Alright. So, before you stands this... It's a pretty large creature. Matted flesh, like, almost half peeling off of its bones. It has one large green eye, an extended jaw, which I guess, honestly, I could just show you the picture. It'd be a little easier, wouldn't it? Let's see. Did I show you a picture of what the creature looks like last time?
I don't believe you did.
Let's take a few seconds. I'll pull that up because I want you guys to see what it looks like. I'm actually just gonna, instead of doing this in game, I'll just post in the Discord in the picture uploads section.
I'm with.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
But this one is pretty big. This is like 2 times the size of a normal creature of this race, I guess you would say.
Not even sure which monster that is.
I will actually allow Gurdis and Fayanna to do history checks on this creature. Specifically, Fayanna with advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does this creature have anything to do with stonework?
Yeah, it's completely made of stone.
Oh my god. This is
Ooh.
what I've been waiting for. Oh, natural 20 for 22.
Okay, I mean, you can roll if you want to.
Amazing. Well, the second one was a natural 20.
Okay. Gurdis didn't pay attention to this chapter of the book.
I am proficient in history. Did.
So this creature, Fayanna immediately recognizes, even though she does recognize that the creature is a lot larger than a normal one. This creature is actually called a Nothic. And since you rolled a nat 20, I'll give you even a further description than just that. Nothics were once wizards who dared to unlock magical secrets they couldn't fathom, though gifted with strange cosmic insight that allows them to extract knowledge from the other creatures. Nothics are no longer the wizards they once were, and have no memories of their previous lives. Again, with the nat 20, I wouldn't normally give you this, but with a nat 20, it'll give you a slight combat advantage to a degree.
Okay.
This creature talks. There are reports through history textbooks that you've looked through back when you were at Neverwinter of people who have encountered these creatures and somehow lived, that they heard a voice talking through their mind. Not necessarily that the creature talks with his mouth, they just are able to communicate through the mind. And a lot of these creatures are able to talk in whatever language is the mainstay of your language. So basically whatever you talk, however you speak mainly, that creature is able to emulate that and speak directly to you. No one else can hear this creature talking to you, but you yourself can communicate with it. This creature is also, while mainly driven by hunger, they're also like magnetized to like magical areas, and they're not above, I should say, they're not necessarily a creature that just kills everything that's nearby. They're not above
so, like,
making a deal.
Essentially, it can be spoken to and reasoned with,
Yeah, to a degree.
I don't think this one is. Just go.
Well.
So with that,
with knowing that, I'm going to say, what am I going to say? Stop, please! We're not going to hurt you.
That's gonna hurt us. You said.
Directed towards the creature. I mean, they're going to hurt us. Woman.
it just.
I mean, I'm terrified of this thing.
Its body,
Gotta take it out.
As you look at this behemoth aberration, it slowly, like, its head turns towards you with the once remnants of Nilsa and Nar's mother still kind of hanging from its mouth and its teeth. Fayanna hears a slow, whispered, growlish voice echo in her mind that says, "Hunger. I need food. Give me more."
Oof, yeah, well, this is gonna be fun.
The children, leave them and go.
Oh my fucking
The children stay with us. Find another meal.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking
In my
to?
mind, I respond.
Oh,
I don't know how that communication works. if it's
They
one
can.
way or if
It's the Nothic can like open a link between when it's addressing you. You can speak back. Fine, more food for me. And the creature slowly
as soon
begins
as-
walking towards you, getting ready to grab Nilsa off the ground.
Yeah. As soon as he starts doing that, I'm gonna launch an Eldritch Blast. And do you want me to roll initiative first, or
Yeah.
roll
let-
to attack? Because I will do either.
I wouldn't say it's gonna be a surprise round, so let's do initiative.
Okay.
I'm fucking surprised what that happened.
All right, Jory gets a surprise round on him. No.
Bitch!
13 for
Alright.
me.
Gotta add you all to the turn order. Even Nars and Nilsa. I just want you to note that you have 3 people in your party that doesn't participate in combat, and you're down 1 of your players who has no idea what's going on right now. So,
Yep.
Fucking
I have no spell slots.
Me neither. But I'm not.
Don't mind me.
Oh,
I'm feeling somewhere Loxim is sleeping.
it's a funny side note. Like somebody got fired at my work Friday for sleeping on the job. I was like, oh, they fired a sleepy boy. And I just thought that was hilarious.
okay.
DM, can I walk around?
I mean, you can, but...
In 6-second bursts.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
you could reasonably accomplish in 6 seconds.
So, probably right
I go
there.
over, squat, and then that's it.
Take a poop.
Take a
Okay,
nice
you're
poop.
in the fucking cistern, just swimming. Okay.
So,
Well, the Nothic rolled a 15, so we're gonna
God damn it.
go ahead and do that. Now, this is an interesting mechanic for the
Oh
Nothic.
shit.
I don't know, he's gonna have some sort of mind control bullshit.
Well, he's also top of the initiative.
So, to start out with, he is actually going to link Fayanna and Gurdis's minds for a second.
What the fuck?
And he's going to cast Weird Insight. The
my.
Nothic chooses one creature within 30 feet of it that it can see. The target must contest its charisma check against the Nothic's wisdom check. If the Nothic wins, it magically learns one fact and can share this with another creature or secret. So this creature is going to actually extract information that you wouldn't want the rest of the party to know and give it to the rest of the party
Okay.
when it
I'm a
uses this
whore.
ability.
I'm a whore. Okay.
And it has to be an actual, like, something you genuinely do not want them to know. Otherwise, I will go through character sheets and start giving out information.
Okay. So that's against me.
It's a what is it? A wisdom?
It's
Saving
against Fayanna. Fayanna's the one that rolls against
Okay.
it. It's linking...
And- okay.
Fayanna will have to give up a secret if she fails to Gurdis. Gurdis will know the secret.
Okay. So that's a charisma save, you said?
Yeah, you must contest
Okay.
charisma against its insight. Which I will roll.
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. It's a pretty good roll to start out with.
I have very high charisma saving throws.
And... okay.
Figured out how to ping circles.
That is an 11, so it fails. You feel the creature start pulling at your mind, but you're easily able to shake it off. And that'll be the start of its turn. Up
Okay.
next is Fayanna.
Alright. After shaking off that whatever that creature was about to try to do, I'm going to launch a Eldritch Blast. Well, wait. Would I know that is this creature undead or no?
No, I can tell you it's not undead.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Loxim, because I can see you
Yeah.
zipping over there. At the top of the round, I will give you one option to do something within that room. but I will remind you, you actually cannot hear and don't really know what's going on currently.
I don't know about
so-
you, dude. I'm over here running around.
Loxim!
I'm running around in a circle right now.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
I'm sure Loxim will come to our rescue.
16 does barely hit.
Okay.
You know who I miss? Troganis.
Fire off an Eldritch Blast.
You see a green flash run across the bridge. Roll some damage.
Demo.
You see a green frog get rushed by down by the river.
Wait, I can't remember. I haven't
Mhm.
cast Hexblade's Curse since the last short rest, right?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Well, as my bonus action, I wanted to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna do that first.
So yeah. Yeah, so it's Hexblade Curse, boom boom, it's on there.
Okay.
And what was my modifier for Eldritch Blast? It's been a minute. Blast, where's that?
50.
50.
The Nothic
Where's
actually
my
skips your
modifier?
turn.
Oh no! That is 9.
9 damage? Okay. Let me...
9 force damage.
Okay. Quick maths.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Charge magical blast as it sprays over the Nothic. It really doesn't seem to do too
Actually-
terribly much.
I'm going to use my movement to move in front of the children.
Yeah, and that's actually I was gonna note that Nars and Nilsa
Yeah.
are such small targets that they're not taking up that whole corridor. They're just cowering on the floor, so you guys can get past them.
Yep, I move in front of the children and try to motion them behind me as much as I can in that 6-second period.
Okay. And at the top of the round, I actually will have Nars and Nilsa do movement. They won't do anything else
Okay.
but movement. Up next is Gurdis Brazic.
Hi. Alright, you devil. I'm going to close the gap. If I can get around these children as well.
Mhm.
Alright. We're getting to melee range, and I'm going to attempt to rage, but then realize I cannot, since it's not been... I've not rested yet.
Yeah. No one's
Shit.
rested besides Loxim.
A little low energy here, and I draw Hugh,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing thine axe.
Alright, roll to hit.
16.
That hits.
And I want to do this much damage.
12
12.
damage. Okay.
Slashing damage. Hiya!
Alright. As you cleave into the Nothic, its flesh opens a little bit. Doesn't do a terrible amount of damage to the creature's hide, but the creature looks a lot more pissed.
And I end my turn.
Okay. Up next is Raakuna.
I'm gonna,
Pee your pants.
yes. I'm gonna pull the children back and make sure I'm in between the creature and the children. God damn it. Okay,
Roll
so-
strength check.
Oh, really? Okay.
What a real fat kid.
No. The
Real pudgy.
kids are cowering and like trying to keep their eyes closed to not look at the creature and the side of their mother, so you just pull them back, you can just jerk them back.
Stay behind me.
Okay. You just kind of shove them back a little bit.
Oh, Hunter.
Epicist
I forgot
material.
to add on 2 points of damage to my last attack because of Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, okay. Let me subtract.
Yeah, so it's
2.
11 instead of 9 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm now prepared to guard the children with my life.
Okay. And it uses poison breath in a cone. No.
God damn it.
Just kid- oh my god, that'd be so bad.
It's always
Right?
the green shit. Ugh.
Alright, so we start off with the top of the round, it being... Wait, you just pushed the kids back. Are you doing anything else? Did you say you were
No,
going
no,
to?
I can't get in there.
Okay. So we go to the top round to the Nothic. I will give Loxim an opportunity to do something.
Okay.
In
You know
that
the
room.
vial that had the potion of invisibility?
You already used
Alright.
it.
I know, but I still have the vial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill the vial up with the water,
Okay.
and
Good.
then beyond that,
You're going up
I'm
the
gonna
stairs?
go through this. Yep, I'm gonna go through this door.
You're going outside? Okay. Alright.
For sure.
Loxim just steps outside, doesn't know where the party's at, doesn't know the current situation, just chills outside for a second.
Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? Where the hell am I?
You're probably in blackness right now.
No, I see gray.
Alright, he's in the afterlife. So we'll do Nars and Nilsa's movement. As Nars and Nilsa not really been comforted about the situation, in full panic, not knowing what to do, Nars will move. Runs over here to cower behind a rock, while Nilsa runs down here. And she's off down the corridor. So up next, the Nothic, who will stare. You see the eye, like a green light emits in like a ring around the eyes for a split second as the creature stares fully intent on Gurdis. And
I like
the
this.
Nothic will cast Rotting Gaze. You must succeed a Constitution saving throw against this magic attack, or take damage. Necrotic damage. So go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. And that fails. So let me roll.
All of a sudden, Vecna comes through.
That is 10 necrotic damage. As you see this blackened mist mixed with like greenish hues just develop your body, it starts burning the skin. And the eye, like the magical energy, just kind of fades out of the eye as it looks around at the rest of the group and snarls. Up next is Fayanna.
Seeing that attack, I'd be like, oh shit. And I'm. Because Gurdis is in melee. Well, am I in melee range or am I just outside?
You both are. The half-eaten corpse that's on the ground doesn't really block your movement. It's like in pieces, so you just kind of step through it.
Okay, so I am engaged in melee, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am going to flash out the Hex Blade and take a strike.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's an 11.
That misses.
Bonus action, take out the blades on the shield.
Okay.
And my turn.
Alright, pop the blades out of the shield, ready for a next assault. Up next is Gurdis Brazic.
You know what's up.
Alright.
My axe is
Roll to
what's
hit.
up. Son,
Just thinking, level 5.
Hiya!
Twice.
It's true.
17.
17 hits.
Take this, you devil! 9.
9 damage. Alright.
Can I get some help here?
I'm already helping.
No.
No. Alright.
And, I don't know what I can do.
Okay. You hit that wound that you already hit before, and it starts opening a little bit more across the chest cavity. Up next is Raakuna.
I'm gonna go chase the fleeing children.
Raakuna the babysitter.
Come here, shield.
Yeah, yes. No, children, please. There
Yes.
might be other dangerous things in the cave.
The children are so inconsolable. Okay. I was gonna ask you before you did that which way you went.
Yeah, that
So here's another fun mechanic. Since you chose that way and you went across the bridge, about halfway across, that bridge snaps.
God damn it.
And roll one. Let's do
Dexterity.
No, I don't know if I want to do acrobatics or athletics. Let's do athletics. do an athletics check to see if you can tumble over the remainder of the bridge in like a last second ditch to get
Oh, I
across.
think I can.
I'd say you
Nice.
can. You are able. That bridge is now broken, so access across there is now done. But you make it across the bridge, and you're over there with Nars.
Child, please calm down. There may be more of those things.
Nars looks up at you and screams loudly into your face. No, he's still screaming, but he's got your attention. He looks up at you.
Is that
Is that it?
All I can do?
Okay, you broke a bridge. Up next is the Nothic. Looking at the two party members who are taking on this creature, it's going to do a multi-attack, a combination of Weird Insight and Rotting Gaze. So the first thing we're going to do is Weird Insight again, but this time it'll be on Gurdis to Fayanna.
Oh.
Can I walk around outside?
Oh, this is the top of the round again, isn't it? Give me a sec.
Yeah, it is.
So, Nars, seeing Raakuna, will not move. He kind of just stays there, but Nilsa runs further into the catacombs.
So, fucking idiot.
Sister Gariel kind of she starts to chase after the child. Loxim is outside.
Just chilling.
So I'm
Good
actually
day.
going to give me oh fuck, this is Thunder Tree. I don't want to go here.
Phandalin.
Give me 1 second for Loxim shenanigans. You can just... what are your thoughts so far? You can just talk amongst yourselves while I'm getting this situated.
Well,
I wonder what weird secrets Gurdis has in her head.
you don't know.
Bruce is a
I mean,
bitch.
just like you don't know mine. Let's hope that your charisma saves are,
I thought it was
pretty
wisdom.
decent. No, it's charisma.
It's your charisma against its wisdom.
I have a very high charisma, so.
I've got alright charisma.
Alright, so we're gonna... we're gonna take a little field trip for just a split second to show what's happening outside.
Woo!
So as Loxim goes outside,
Hey!
you see a group of red brands
God damn it.
standing outside the Tresender Manor. And they're getting ready. As soon as you go out that cave entrance, because the door was already blown off, you start stepping up to look outside, and you see all these red brands, and they're like, "Hey, who are you?"
Oh god.
Take it.
Where's the party at? Where's the party? Hold on, I want to ask this. Where's the party? Is the party in the back side of the manor?
They just look at you, noting the fact that you're not wearing a wait a minute. Are you wearing a cloak? Did you guys
Yes.
adorn
Did
cloaks?
grab
I did.
those.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a deception check.
Let me find it.
I'll give you advantage because you got the red band cloak on.
You said deception.
Deception, yeah.
16.
Okay. Party? What party? And when did we let gnomes into our group?
I'm just gonna slowly.
Alright, just cut his throat.
Just got
He's slowly back away.
I'm just slowly gonna go around here.
Hey, we're talking to you. Did you see anything down there?
Gonna keep walking.
What the,
Oh my
what the hell is with that guy? Alright, and the ruffians just kind of shrug and look around as they continue. They're actually heading into Tresender Manor.
God damn it, Kyle.
They can't get to you.
Anything, I mean, at least there's food for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we go
alright.
back. We leave the Adventures of Loxim back over there, and we go back to the fight. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, to save my turn order. I thought it fucked it up for a second. Alright, so now we're going to do the multi-attack I described earlier with the weird insight and the rotting gaze. So, Gurdis, go ahead and roll.
Charisma save?
18.
18 for
Nice.
charisma. Okay. And that was a 3, so that doesn't work with the weird insight. But the rotting gaze will be used on Fayanna.
Oof.
So Fayanna, roll
What do I
a
roll for that?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 21.
Okay. And since you succeeded the DC, you take half damage. So let me
Okay.
roll. Okay, you take 5 necrotic damage.
I'll take it.
Okay. With your magical prowess, you kind of wean off that necrosis, but it still kind of gets past and does a little bit of damage. Up next is Fayanna Dawn.
Okay. Following this, I am going to take another strike with my Hexblade.
Okay.
That's a 16!
It hits. You guys rolling high today.
Okay. Just barely, but yes.
It does help when you have +6 to your modifier.
Because I, last time we leveled up, I added it all to my charisma.
No.
It's adding up now. Oh shit, not D20, sorry. Yeah.
Nars looks up at Raakuna and goes, "You're gonna die."
Oh,
Oh,
My name's actually Barry.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to bash with my shield.
Alright. Roll to hit.
That is a
Jesus
straight
Christ.
16. I know.
Alright.
And 1d6
Okay.
of piercing? Piercing damage?
Yeah, because your blades are out.
Yeah. That's 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
So a total of 12 damage this round.
Alrighty. Creature is getting even more and more pissed. It looks up at the cavern ceiling as it just lets out this huge bellowous roar that echoes throughout the vicinity. Up next
10 more come out of everywhere.
is Gurdis Brazic. Oh, if only.
Well, I'm gonna slice at this pinata. And
Natural
nice.
20. Okay.
he's dead.
Roll some quick crit damage.
Double the wait, is it double the dice or double the damage?
Double the dice. sir.
Double the
Double
dice.
That's it.
21 points of slashing damage.
Whew.
Ooh.
Alright.
If only I was raging.
Yeah.
If only.
Why are you not?
Okay.
That's
I can only do it
Jonathan
twice a
took a
day.
little nap.
I did twice
We're
yesterday.
all
I did
sleepy
twice
boys.
this day so far.
So I'm actually with this. Since crit damage, Gurdis just takes the axe and you see her muscles like flex up and she slashes one hard uppercut straight at the arm of the Nothic and just cleaves the upper arm completely off. It goes flying, hits the cavern side wall. Blood splatters all over the wall and the floor and it just lays there twitching. The Nothic just looks like its eye turns a faded hued red and it looks directly at Gurdis.
You took innocent blood. Now it's time I take yours.
You will die first. Up
Come on.
next is Raakuna.
Successfully taunted.
So is Nars okay?
Nars is covered in urine and just smells real bad. And he's
Oh.
well, that wasn't from this event. That was from him being in the cells as long as he was and chained up.
Oh.
But I mean, he's looking at you. It had still tears in his eyes, red faced, puffy, but he's kind of calmed. I mean, it's still the situation that it is, but he's not like panic screaming, running everywhere at the moment. He's sticking near you.
Okay. Can I do a persuasion check on Nars? Tell him to follow me, and he'll be safe.
Sure.
Okay. We get a.
I'll say
plus
advantage
6.
because you're literally the only creature that's nearby, so... He's
+6.
and you haven't killed him yet, so
I haven't killed him, so
22. All right. Nars looks up at you and he doesn't say anything, but he does like wipes a tear and then nods at you.
Come on, young man. We're gonna have to find another way around. This bridge is out.
Okay. And since he's linked to follow you, whenever you take movement, he will take movement with you.
Guess I'll go up here. So I can kind of. My character can see that out of the bridge, right? Because of the torch.
Whatever you can see, you can see.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
this way, Nars. I don't know how far I can move. How far is it?
It's 10
10,
feet per
20,
square.
30. So you can do like right
Yeah.
here.
Okay, just put me there.
Lazy bitch.
Okay, I'll move. Fuck.
There you go. And he keeps right on your tail. Okay. Up next is the Nothic's turn. At the turn of the round, Nars is following Raakuna currently. Sister Gariel moves further into the corridor. You hear her voice screams, "I'll be right back, I'm going after Nilsa," and as it echoes, kind of faded down the hallway. She runs off. Nilsa moves. And since you guys can't really see this, you guys hear this sound of like stone crushing against itself, like grinding against itself, and you hear something collapse into something else. Like it sounds like stone hitting stone, essentially.
so like a cave in or something, or a collapse, or
You don't know. You just hear the noise.
that's concerning.
Up next is the Nothic. The Nothic being wounded with one arm. Actually, if this is kind of, I guess not really metagaming, but just letting you know what happened. Since you cut its arm off, when it multi-attacks, it can no longer have the option of doing a multi-attack with its claws, is how I get that. But
It looks weak.
as this creature is looking now bloody due to that last attack, you see it slowly start gravitating more towards the giant crevasse in the middle of the room. And you see this black energy that like flickers with light and kind of mixed in with like the shadowy mist start going over the Nothic, and you see its eye now turn a blood red, and the creature, honestly to you, almost looks like it's getting a little bit bigger. And as such, you see the claws start getting sharper, and it's not fully healed, but you see the giant arm, the stub that you severed the arm off. It starts like almost like healing over, and you see the skin start forming back again, like it's trying to create something. This creature's skin tone turns a darker shade of black. Its feet, like hued with red from blood or whatever, you're not sure. But this creature looks insanely pissed, and it looks more powered up. This creature actually, after a few seconds, will move towards Fayanna and do another Rotting Gaze. 2 multi-attacks for Rotting Gaze. So a Rotting Gaze against Fayanna and a Rotting
twice?
Gaze, yes, twice against you.
Oh, okay. So 2 saves.
Yep. And I will say the save DC is now higher.
Okay. That's a 21 for the first one.
Okay, that's halved. You can go ahead and roll again.
Yeah. 18 for the next one.
Okay, you passed both for half.
Oof, okay. Not looking too good on hit points, so that's a good thing.
Alright, so we'll roll the first one. And the second one. Okay. So that's... I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Do we round up or round down? Whenever we're
Round
doing...
down.
Round down, okay.
It's almost always round down.
Okay, so you said take
Like when it comes to damage.
7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Mm.
That's no one else knows that, but
As you get a glimpse as the it uses this attack against you. There's like a temporary, like for a split second link, and the Nothic now, whereas it could speak reasonably well, at least enough for you to understand, you hear nothing but screaming and visceral growls coming from the Nothic's mind for like a split second. Up next
Me.
is Fayanna Dawn.
After that, I'm going to, after shaking off those last 2 attacks, I'm gonna shout, "Die, you foul creature!" and take another swipe with my Hexblade. Oh, that's just an 8.
Yeah, that misses.
On the backswing, I'm going to bash again with my shield.
Okay. That misses.
That's just an 11. So, not a lot.
We'll even say that you actually do hit the creature,
Shaken.
but it just like
does
its skin
damage.
is so tight and hard, it doesn't really do anything at all. Up next
Fuck.
is Gurdis Brazic. And I will for a split second though, because I missed the adventures of Loxim for we're going to go right fucking
Hi.
back outside. So as we go back outside, the ruffians at this time are actually entering the manor, so they're gone. So Loxim is just outside Trisindor Manor right now,
Nice.
adorned as a red brand, just hanging out outside the manor.
He just joins the red brand and says, "Fuck us."
We get TKO and Kaz just joins the Red Brand. That's how the story ends.
That'd be funny.
Right?
I don't know where they are at all, right?
You went across. You went at the backside of the manor's huge, so you went around the backside. You're not sure where they went. You
I'll
just
tell you
know
one
they're
thing, Kyle,
gone.
we're sure as fuck not outside.
Do you know where this?
Yeah.
Do I know where this goes? Where does this go?
Where?
Where I'm pinging. Right.
Yeah, I can go to the.
Map?
I can go to the whole fucking the giant
World map?
Oh, is that what it is? Never mind.
Yeah, that leaves Phandalin. You would be heading towards like Icespire Peak. He's going on his own fucking quest.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Fuck us."
All right, now I'm gonna stand right here. Do I see them? See the red brands at all?
You can see various like it's actually a pretty decent ways away, because like if you use the little charter down there, you're probably like 100 feet, 150 feet away from the town, because it's
Okay,
like a huge hill.
Right.
Me-
Here. No. Right here into the manor. The ones that went in the manor.
Oh no, there's no sign of where they went.
I just. Oh no, I don't even know that they went in there. 'Cause I was
No.
on the backside.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't fucking know. All right, I'm gonna slowly go back in here. Slowly.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay. You're slowly going.
I'm
in there.
gonna poke my head into the doorway, see if I can see him.
Okay. Give me 1 second. This is gonna end really bad.
Gonna be bad. Where the fuck is Loxim? We need his fucking help.
I need Troganis, I need him now.
Oh, I'm here.
Troganis, why?
I am here,
Troganis, yes.
faggots. Oh, damn it. Now I gotta edit that
Oh, you gotta cut it.
out. Okay. So-
I'll be right back.
So as Loxim peeks his head in, there you can use your same character. Right there. Can you see what's going on in there, Loxim? No, you can't.
Yeah, okay, see. Now I can.
I'm just using that so you can see. You're not actually there.
Okay.
So, as you peek in, you see the Red Brand ruffians. They're beginning to go down the staircase in the room where the cistern's at.
Okay.
But as they go in, you see them immediately look, and Nilsa is actually in that room.
What?
At the back end of the southwestern wall, you also note that that wall is now open, as it was a secret path, a secret door
Where-
that the Red Brands use.
Where at? Like right here?
right here. Hang on. I can actually remove that wall.
I'm back.
Delete, you fool. There you go.
Okay, right there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So, they haven't said anything to Nilsa yet. They're just heading that way.
Nelsa, is that the little girl?
The little girl, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna poke my head back out here now.
Alright, Loxim dips and still outside. As we
Okay.
go back to the turn order, we're back to Gurdis Brazik's turn.
Hi, Mr. Demon Feller. I'm going to
Oh, Jesus.
aim for the eye.
Oh, okay.
14.
Misses.
Damn it.
Barely misses. But misses. Anything else?
I would like to observe my surroundings.
roll a
Is there
panicked,
anything of note?
a panicked perception check.
Okay. Let's take a look around and see if there's anything. I'm missing 15.
15.
Thing of note.
You, from your position, you can see decently within the crevasse,
Yeah.
and you see like what looks like there could be some sort of figures at the bottom of the crevasse, but you can't really tell what they are.
Does there seem to be any loose stone next to me?
There's loose stone on the
Hanging
floor.
above. Nothing like hanging from above that I can probably knock down with a good swing.
No. You mean like stalagmites?
Yeah.
No. Just there's stone upon the ground that
No.
you could pick up and use, but
That's all I need to know. We need to get it away from that chasm.
The chasm.
Chasm. Sorry.
crevasse. Up next is Raakuna, the babysitter.
Alright, so
That is now your official title.
The big
Nice.
thing. He's like the pacifier. He's like Vin Diesel in the pacifier.
2, 3. Okay, as far as I can get.
Okay. Nar slips into the crevasse and dies.
Damn it, Nars! Stay close, John.
Okay. Nothing besides movement. Okay. Up next is the Nothic's turn. The Nothic, this time, is going to move slowly. As it actually knocks Myrna's body, it just slaps the body straight into the crevasse as her body
He's
just
a bastard.
like rolls over the side walls and just like slumps. You see like her intestines flop over the wall and just go down as her lifeless body's in there. It moves towards Gurdis, and it performs a multi-attack of a combination of claws and rotting gaze. So with that one remaining claw, we'll do that first.
Ow! I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a 24.
That just barely hits.
Okay. We'll roll damage for that one first. That is 11 slashing damage. Okay. And if you guys, I think I've mentioned this before, if you guys are going to edit your own health, like on your actual like tokens, tell me, because I won't do it, but I do it for everybody just at instinct, because some people forget or whatever.
I do it constantly.
I do it on my character sheet.
Wait, what is it?
Like your actual token health.
Oh,
Like, I can see all of you can only see yours, I'm sure we already said that. You
Yeah.
guys can only see your individual ones. I can see all of your health, so I edit it just for my own sake, but if you guys are going to edit it yourself, just do it. I check it just to see if you guys forget, though. Alright, now Gurdis also has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
9.
9. That is a fail. So we're going to roll some damage. Oh, fuck. That is 4 necrotic damage. I will tell you that out of the 3 die I rolled 2 natural ones.
Got
Thankfully.
lucky.
Yeah, shit.
I'm not looking too good.
Okay. You see a giant gash from Girder's left shoulder across her breasts, and this necrotic damage that's like filling into the wounds that the Nothic just caused. This is from Fayanna's perception. Up next is Fayanna.
Okay. Well, this is getting pretty dire, but gotta keep swinging. So I'm gonna take a swing with my Hexblade.
And the Hexblade breaks.
Well, that kind of fucking sucks.
That-
That's 13.
that
We're not rolling so
misses.
well now.
Yeah, that misses.
Bonus action, bash with my shield.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
a natural 20.
Nat 20 for shield damage.
Yes. So that's 2d6. Went for a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
6 piercing damage. So miss on the strike, but managed to catch it with my shield.
Slash at the Nothic as it jukes out of the way, and then just like thump, punch against its abdomen as the spikes go in. You pull it right back out, and it just looks down at you, and just blood and a mixture of saliva just starts spewing out of its mouth.
2 things. How bad is hurting does it look?
How bad's the creature?
Yeah, well, how bad does it look? Like, does
It's-
it look near death? Does it injure?
It's pretty bloody.
pretty bloody? Okay.
It's pretty bloody.
And also, with this chasm, like, next to us, how, like, deep does it go? Does it, like, is it just, like, 20 feet, or is it more than that?
The crevasse is
Yeah.
5 to 10 feet wide and 20 feet deep.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Okay.
And ends my turn.
Alright. Up next is Gurdis Brazic. Before you take your turn, Adventurers of Loxim, once again.
I'm just gonna. I just want to poke my head back in there.
Okay.
Are they still there,
They,
or did they go towards what's her name?
give me a second. You stay,
Okay.
you stay over there.
Okay, I'm staying right there. Yoo-hoo! The anticipation is killing me.
As you peek in, what you see
Holy
is,
shit!
are 2 ruffians who have apprehended Nilsa. They're not hurting her, they're not doing anything, they just have her by the arms, and they're slowly dragging her up north, through the door that's under the stairways that you guys took when you first came here.
Okay.
They're dragging her back that way. But as you also see, you see Sister Gariel, who looks a little rough. It looks like she's been hit in the face a couple of times. She's currently laying on the ground, and one ruffian has her arms behind her back and has her pinned onto the ground.
What's this one doing?
That
Yeah, that
ruffian is just standing in the middle of the room, just kind of watching, looking towards Sister Gariel and the ruffian.
That's all I wanted to do. I'm trying not to do anything stupid. So let's just go ahead and right on out there.
Yeah, peek back out. Loxim.
Yep.
We got Raakuna the babysitter and Loxim the coward.
Yep. No. Locks
just
him the
kidding.
smart guy because he's not going to try and take 4 of these fuckers on at once.
I don't blame you. It would have been nice if you would have had that invis potion, though. Still.
Right?
Raakuna would go in there without doubt.
I don't
Couldn't get
believe
his
you.
ass raped.
You'd lead that kid into danger.
I'd be like, Nars, stay. Watch this.
As he just
As you reach
instantly
behind,
goes down.
You see Nars holding your sledgehammer and throws it into the crevasse.
Dude, dick.
No. Alright.
I
It's
don't like
Gurdis,
weapons.
it's Gurdis Brazic's turn.
Is it? I thought it was what's? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
I
the
need
top of the
this
round,
now.
because I accidentally skipped you on the Nothic's turn. It was on
Oh, okay,
Gurdis's last
okay.
time. So, yeah.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Hiya! 17.
Wow. Alright, that misses
Nice.
epically. No, it hits.
Comes the pain. 13.
Ooh,
Ah.
got a heavy hitter.
He's it.
Nice.
Alright. You cleave, make a note of what you did last time. You start trying to cleave into the other arm. You do get into it a little bit, but you're not enough to really... It doesn't lose function and, you know, still has the arm.
Really? Anything else I could do now? So I end my turn.
You hear in your mind the Nothic. Pathetic.
Hi.
I think it cut me off when I said that, didn't it?
What is it? You just start laughing.
Yeah, and then it said pathetic.
Can I say, you look kind of cute?
Sure.
That's desperation.
I'm not gonna have you roll anything for that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Up next is Raakuna.
Okay, Norris. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this bridge?
And this guy's
Okay,
fucking
can-
useless.
I'm gonna try go across the bridge first, see if it's stable.
Okay.
What?
And the bridge explodes. No.
Damn it!
As you walk across the bridge, it's rickety, it creaks, but it's fine. It doesn't snap.
Norris, if I can make it, you will make it. Come on.
I just grabbed a torch and started moving it. Alright, Nars slowly goes across, but he's able to get across as well.
Okay, and how much of that of my movement was that?
Weren't you at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, I was at the end of the bridge, so is that like 10 or what?
10, 20. You have 10 more feet of movement, so 1 more square.
I can move over here.
Yep. Alright.
Stay back, Norris. I see the creature.
I'm gonna kill it myself, and he pushes you out of the way.
Go.
That
I'll
kid's
barnacle
great with
it.
the Raakuna.
I'll bardically inspire Norris. I don't have any movement left, you fucking idiot.
This won't last long. Up next is the Nothic. Who, again, you see more black energy siphon from the crevasse with that body as Myrna's body hit the ground below. And more black magical energy just starts pumping into the Nothic's wounds at this point. It gets slightly even bigger, slightly more red-hued. The eye almost looks like a bloodshot red. It looks like a dark, deep, like blood moon at this point. You can't even really see like the pupil in between. It's just pure red.
Boss is giving him energy. Ugh.
This creature will now do a multi-attack. But again, weird insight between Gurdis to Fayanna and Rotting Gaze also on Gurdis Brazic. So we'll do weird insight first. Another charisma check.
Charisma. 17.
Okay. And that was an 11, so it fails.
Holding on to our
Nice.
secrets.
Holding on to your secrets.
I do.
And now we do Rotting Gaze for a Constitution saving throw. You keep
Natural
your
20.
secrets. Natural 20. Okay, this... I'm glad someone actually rolled a natural 20 on this. So I'm actually, as the creature stares into your being, just for flavor, this is what happens. The Nothic's eye just pumps, almost like you can see it bleeding out the sides of its eyes. It's so just... This creature's like insane. Stares at Gurdis Brazic, who, as it leans in toward Gurdis, just jumps for like a split second and punches it square in the eye. So its damage that it was going to do to you, instead of being half with a natural 20, it'll take the full brunt of the damage back at itself.
Ah! You stared into the abyss and it stared back.
And it takes 12 necrotic damage.
What?
So that would be... Oh god, math. Okay. This creature's eye is now just blood is like hemorrhaging out of its eye as it puts its one claw up to its face and starts screaming as the loudness of the scream starts piercing like Fayanna and Gurdis' ears. Creature's super pissed. Up next is Fayanna Dawn.
Okay, after seeing that cool shit just happen, I am going to try to jab my Hexblade directly in its eye.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Try to go for that killing blow. Oh my god, that was a natural one.
Okay.
Oh man. That's what happens for doing a cold shot.
Used your sword.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get the TPK music going.
As you
I'll get the TPK music.
as you swipe, you stab, lunge towards the Nothic creature as it's covering its face. It just blindsight like swipes from left to right. It actually knocks the sword out of your hand, and it does in fact fall into the crevasse. It's lost within the black magical energy as it just falls, and it's gone.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to summon back the Hexblade.
As you attempt to do this, it does not respond.
What? 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 And then my turn.
Make a character.
Oh fuck. No, that's it has to be like anti-magic or something. That's weird. Because that's a wait, no, it's a feature.
Mm-hmm.
But that's weird. Okay. I don't know. I am now weaponless.
Okay. Up next.
At least
Use your imagination.
It's Gurdis present.
Oh, do we do it to Loxim or is it just me?
Yeah, it's Loxim's turn.
Oh, sorry.
If you're just gonna peek in again, you're gonna wait a few seconds. Are you just gonna peek?
Well, that just depends on what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna peek and then possibly move.
Okay, well.
There's not tempting, no.
Alright.
they've killed both Sister Galadriel and the child. And now they're raping the corpses.
This is when I see Raakuna. Hey!
They're skinning Stacy right now.
Go ahead and peek in.
Okay.
All you can
Happened
see,
in 6 seconds.
all you can see is there's only one ruffian left in the room, and you see
Okay.
Sister Gariel like kicking and kind of screaming and cussing as she's being
raping
dragged along. They're raping her? No, they're dragging her
Cut
along.
that out.
I don't care about rape. But oh wait, I'm gonna cut that out.
He's like, I don't care. I'm gonna cut that out.
The ruffian has Sister Gariel, like they've hog-tied her pretty well, her hands together. They're dragging her along the stone concrete floor northbound through the doorway that you guys walked through initially. That's
They
all
don't
you
have
see.
any eyesight on me whatsoever, right?
No, he's like, at the second that you're peeking in, the ruffian is dragging her through the corridor, so they're pretty much going into the next room as you're peeking in.
So they're like right
That's
right here.
Yeah, I'd say probably right there. Be a
Okay,
little bit more accurate.
okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and walk down these stairs.
Okay. I'll give you your movement speed. If you're actually gonna, you know what I mean? Like you get 30 movement
Yeah,
speed.
yeah. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What'd you say each block was 5 foot of movement?
10.
10.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm chilled out right there then, right?
Oh, that'll work.
And you said that the doorway's right here, right?
Yeah.
That's now open?
Yep, it's just a stone. It looks like it's a fake wall, essentially, that's pushed open.
Okay.
Now we go
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna chill out right there.
Gurdis Brazic.
That's EPK.
Die. Not here. Not now.
Good thing I still have spells left. At least cantrips.
I don't have any.
25.
Ooh.
You explode. No, that hits.
You give me strength. 15.
15 damage. Damn.
Ah.
Alright. As you cleave harder into the wound that you already done in that arm, the arm is lopped clean off and falls into the crevasse. The black magic immediately hits this wound and starts not really reforming the arm, but sealing off the Nothic's wound. As you see this armless creature, who's gigantic at this point, just looks at you and just screeches as blood just splatters all over your face and saliva and whatnot.
I drink the blood.
Okay.
Oof.
Alright, you drink the creature's blood that splatters on your face. Up next is Raakuna.
So how big is this creature looking right now? I see.
It's pretty fucking gigantic. It towers you very easily.
And Gurdis and Fayanna, do I see them?
You can barely see Fayanna, but you can't see Gurdis right now.
And how's Fayanna? What do I see?
She could be better. She's looking pretty
Really
beaten
hurt.
up.
Okay, and can I I make it to the creature? Will I be able to reach the creature if I run right now? I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, you can.
I tell. Okay. Nars. Wait, do I know his name?
Yeah, you got. They all introduce themselves in the cells.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's just when their mother got murdered, I forgot that. But, Nars, stay here.
And he just kind of. He looks like very uncertain.
Stay near the light. I'll be
Roll
okay.
a persuasion check.
God damn it, Nars, you fucking bitch.
He's a little kid, and his mom got torn in half.
Fucking pussy, I've seen worse.
There you go. How's that?
Okay, that'll work. Nars, slowly, while he's looking back at you as he's moving, he goes by this light and just sits down and just, like, puts his head in his hands.
I charge towards the creature and try to tackle it.
Just
Oh,
a
now
straight
you're
Into the
tackle?
crevasse?
Sorry.
Straight tackle?
Oh yeah, I got tackle
Like,
this bitch.
shove that
Oh my
bitch?
god, tackle it to the crevasse and die.
Oh,
with
do it.
Tori.
No, I'm not.
Die a hero.
Me, Superman, as you go into the crevasse. Okay, roll strength check.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Strength against strength.
This creature.
On the amplified creature.
This creature is annoying.
Oh
That's
my.
what Dying Giant
God.
says.
Yes, that's
Superman.
me,
Pretty
Superman. Alright, you rolled a 19, it rolled a 17. So somehow you see this, I think just because it doesn't have arms maybe, it's just, it towers over. You see in the background your bard companion just run and scream as he fully tackles around its mid-torso and slams the Nothic onto the ground. Grabbing the back of its head, he slams the eye into the concrete. And he's got it pinned prone at the moment.
Whoa.
Finish it.
It's its turn now. God damn it.
The Nothic, Raakuna within his mind can hear, "Release me!"
No.
Okay, it's gonna attempt to throw you off.
Into the crevasse?
Uh, roll strength against strength. Go ahead and roll strength check to resist and keep your hold.
Come on.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, did it get
Okay.
pushed in?
No. It was a 13 against 13.
Oh.
So your hold
Both?
I'll say that it bumps you, like its head like hits into your nose and it does a little bit of damage. We'll just say like 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
So
bitch.
minus
It's
that
not
off your
that.
health. But the creature is it kills him. No. But the creature is still held. Raakuna's got his grip.
I did my damage.
That's all it can do. Up next is Fayanna Dawn.
Okay. Still a little flabbergasted that my weapon won't return to me. Oof. So technically
Hit
the
the
creature is
bitch.
grappled, right?
Oh yeah. It's grappled and
By
prone.
Raakuna?
Yeah.
Ooh. That makes things complicated.
Yeah, you were gonna do a range attack, weren't you?
I was, and now I can't. Well, now it's a bad idea because it's prone. I am gonna take about 10 feet back,
Okay.
and
Bitch.
I'm going to toll the dead on it.
Okay.
So it's going to hear.
Is that a cantrip?
It is a
Yeah.
cantrip.
I know all about that spell. I spammed it in Connor's campaign.
Okay, so it's 1d20 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
Oh wait, is it a save or?
I thought it was a save initially, but
Hold on, yeah, hold on. It might be a
Yeah.
save. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you rolled a spell hit that. I think it's just a wisdom saving throw on that creature.
Okay, yeah, it is a wisdom saving throw. My bad.
okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw
It rolled
of at least 16.
it rolled a 4.
It rolled a 4, so it
Yeah.
takes 1d12 necrotic
Okay.
because it's already missing hit points. That's 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. Fuck you!
Fuck you! No, it doesn't say back. This creature immediately, Raakuna feels the creature's muscles start tightening, and it starts thrashing and smashing its head against the concrete, and just starts screaming as hard as it can, and you're not sure why. Up next is Gurdis Brazic. But we go again back to our star participant in this fight, Loxim Knackle.
I'm gonna use a key point, and I'm gonna use Step of the Wind.
Okay.
That gives me the dash action.
Okay.
So
working
1,
out his
2,
heart.
3, 4, 5, 6, right here.
Okay, and I'll say as you were leaving, the
Ariel
red-
got drug in there.
Yeah, I mean, they're gone. You can't see what's going on
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Alright. Up next is Gurdis Brazic.
Dear, give me strength. Ah!
Ooh! The Nothic.
18.
That hits.
Wait,
They
Does
get
he have
you get
advantage?
yeah, you get advantage anyway, but
come
Oh.
on.
you could
Oh.
roll for that. You could
The
roll for the crit.
Yeah, roll for it.
Natural 20.
Oh no, it's not. Definitely hits though. Roll some damage.
Oh, 16.
Nice.
Max damage.
Max damage.
Okay, how do you want
I
to
have
do this?
slaughtered this fucker. Where I'm almost into the 100s.
Do you want me to describe how you kill it, or do you want to do it?
I will go up to its eye.
Okay.
And I say this will make a lovely memento. And I just I don't have to use my axe, do I?
No.
I flatten my hand and I stick it into the back of its eye socket and I just try and grab the eye and pull it out cleanly.
Okay.
Ooh.
As Raakuna has a
cool as
hold of the
fuck.
creature, Gurdis slowly walks up and immediately grabs the jaw of the creature and wrenches it up as Raakuna also helps pull back the head, as you almost like God of War style just pummel your hand straight into its eye and rip it clean. The creature starts screaming and then slowly it just slumps to the ground and you see its muscles stop tensioning up and release as Raakuna stands up and releases the creature. Its body kind of is overhanging the crevasse. It slowly begins to slide and just flops 20 feet into the crevasse and hits the ground in a bloody pile.
Damn it.
Gurdis has the eye,
So
though.
that- I did get the eye, but they could have used its remains perhaps for other thing.
Could always sell it to Armado.
Well, how big is the eye? Will it fit on my person at least?
It
Or
is
is it just
fucking huge. But you
Raakuna-
could probably
Raakuna
put it in your
made this one
backpack.
I don't put an eyeball in my backpack.
It's gonna fetch
He's
a
got
good
the
price.
he's got the food too.
Yep. Immediately following after a combat, though, I'm going to frantically try to get my weapon.
How?
Um,
Describe that.
Well, first,
Loxim, you can
I
move
see
freely,
it?
by the way. If you go over the crevasse, I will.
If I go to the edge.
I will read to you what you see.
Okay.
Okay. As Fayanna goes looking for her weapon that she, for some reason, cannot summon. Within the darkness of the crevasse, you can make out the partial shapes of two figures lying at the stone floor base. You can see bits of gnawed bone and rotting flesh lying in scattered piles around the figures. You also see now, mixed with that, the Nothic's remains, mostly intact, but as it fell and hit the ground, you see piles of meat from the Nothic kind of spread across the floor. As you peer closer, you notice the half-eaten corpse of a man. His face has been mostly eaten off, besides a portion of his skull, and a lone, lifeless eye staring off towards the ground. As your eyes slowly move up along the blood-covered stone floor, you see the bruised and beaten body of a familiar old silver-haired half-elf, who
Darren.
you identify, yes, as Darren Addermath, barely
That's
breathing,
right, I would recognize him.
close to dying. He's not the corpse that the face was ripped off, he's just he's the other body.
Yeah, still breathing.
Yeah, barely breathing.
I
Gurdis,
call out to him.
Your mentor, or not your mentor, your friend from the guild. He's in the
Darren!
crevasse.
Is that you?
He just coughs and you can see with your night vision, you can see pretty clearly. You can see him slowly trying to speak, but nothing comes out. And he
I gotta
looks
get down there.
really rough.
Hey!
Hold
Lo-
on.
Oh.
You also
Wait.
see Loxim Knackle slowly approaching from the corridor that you've seen the little girl go down, and Sister Gariel.
Guys,
What happened?
Well, nice of you to
Loxim?
join
Guys,
us,
there's-
Loxim.
there's a problem.
Where the hell have you
What
been?
is it?
Yeah, You know the little girl and Gariel?
Yes.
Yeah. You know that big hole that I got thrown over by Raakuna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna throw them in there.
What? Speaking of which, Norse!
That's where
Norse.
Stacy. That's where Stacy
The babysitter.
and Nova are.
Well, there's
told
a
her
lot of
this.
there's a lot of red brands that came in here.
They're gonna kill them.
Well,
Gotta
come
stop
on.
Oh, jeez.
I can't leave. Man, I mean, what's his name again? I just said his name and Darren. I can't leave
Darren.
Darren.
Oh god damn it.
Well, I
Um,
can.
Darren Ettermouth.
I mean, think of this. The lady that you came here to help, you're just gonna let her die, or you're gonna leave somebody to just go ahead and die that's damn near dead.
Darren, I'm gonna get help. Just hang in there.
Please.
You're strong. Hey guys.
He doesn't say that.
Please.
Please.
Come on.
Alright,
No,
let's
but
go. I'm super weak though, but I gotta.
Norse.
do I see my blade in the pit though, Hunter?
You do see the blade laying near, a little ways north, but near the Nothic's body when it dropped. It's just laying there.
How'd-
But you actually see two things through the blackness. It's kind of hard for you to see because there is like black, like magical energy, but you can make out the sword. But I will say Gurdis sees this before moving away and actually tells you because I'll say that you asked about the sword. Gurdis sees that your sword is down there. It looks a little scratched, but it looks a little different now. It's like the hilt is now like a black tone, and the blade itself, while it's not cracked, it still looks sharp and still usable. There's almost like webbed crack marks along the base of the blade that spreads out and lessens as it gets to the top.
So it kind of looks like if you were to say, I don't know, punch a mirror, and it has like
Yes.
that crack pattern.
Precisely.
Okay.
But it's still usable. It's just like a surface crack. It's not like a hole throughout the metal kind of crack.
Oof. That's concerning. But upon seeing the blade, I am gonna cast a Mage Hand and retreat.
Okay. As the mage hand slowly goes down to the crevasse, you see the magical energy actually attack the mage hand. It starts flickering and puttering like it's not going to be able to reach it, but it's able to grasp it. And as it's coming back up, you see it flicker, like you see the blade almost like drop for a second, but the hand reforms, it grabs it, and slowly pulls it, and as it gets over the edge, it drops the blade, and then the mage hand just putters out and it's gone.
As soon as it goes out, I cast Mage Hand again to grab it.
It's up there with you. It's up on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't quite make it. I was like, no!
No, it was having trouble. It was like
Okay.
trying.
It was like spitting and puttering like it was out of gas.
Yeah,
Type
almost.
deal.
Pretty
Okay.
well. But your sword is up there, and you see it more clearly as the black hilt and the cracked featured blade.
Oof. Does any of the stats change on that or not?
No, not as far as you can tell.
Let's move on.
Alright, let's
Help,
deal
please.
with these red brand.
Darren, I
Oof.
can't help you. What do you want me to do?
Wait, do we have any rope?
No, I'm not gonna kill
me.
you.
Kill me!
Well, we
Come
have
on.
time remains of the bridge, but we can maybe climb down.
Dead. Come
the rope.
on.
No, I'm still
I'm not-
alive.
Oh,
We'll get him. We'll get him after the more immediate issue is addressed.
Ah,
All right, let's make our way here.
he's dead.
Raakuna, Faye, let's go quickly.
Oh, I'm grabbing Norse. Norse, the leader is slain. We must go save your sister and Sister Gabriel.
He immediately
Gabriel.
stands up and he like grabs the back of your shirt and starts following you.
Pretty cool, huh, Norse? See me beat that thing?
No, I have my eyes closed.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh god, it is super dark right now.
Ah! I keep moving the lights.
Okay, Hunter.
Jory, temporarily.
not your fault.
Okay,
I mean, I
everyone,
don't have dark
everyone, stop
Hold on,
moving.
hold on.
Stop moving. Everyone, stop moving.
Oh,
But
okay.
Gabriel's in danger.
Well, yeah, probably, but
Gariel.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Gabriel.
determine which.
Gabriel.
Oh, I can't make it. Okay, Jory, you're gonna have to move Nars. Just move Nars while I'm doing the rest of the shit.
It's slower.
Yeah, it is.
I literally can't move Nars, actually.
Okay, you can't. Fuck it. You go ahead and I'll move Nars later, but Nars is keeping up with you.
Where the fuck
Okay,
are we?
so we have Fayanna. Okay, you guys at the top are passing the armory. The door's still open. You remember you went in, there was a bunch of like
yeah.
spears and stuff.
Let me grab the red band cloaks.
Yeah, that's where you got the cloaks. You guys are going through there. You're going back through the crypt with the bodies and, you know, all that shit that you fought. Gurdis Brazic is going the bottom route. Following
I do want to
Loxim.
make the note that I am wearing the red brand cloak, and if possible, to make it look like I am in charge of, you know, a group down here. I don't know. If I can like emulate the look of the veteran that was down here.
The cloaks aren't really a determiner of rank. It's more of like a general presence. Their armor's better. Their weapons are better. I mean, they're an organization. They know who the veterans are, who the leaders are.
Right.
So, but you could
Well,
probably
then just-
go off as a like a low-level red brand bandit with your cloak.
Well, I'll do that then. I will do that.
The only one I remember this as I was thinking about it. I think you all adorned cloaks besides Raakuna.
Yes,
So
because it didn't fit him.
Yeah. So
or it
there you
looked
go.
like a little tiny gay cape.
Okay.
This got to be cut.
No, that's fine. That's just an organization. They do a lot of good work, but
Oh no! Oh fucking no!
Gurdis can... I don't fucking care anymore. Gurdis is traveling with Loxim towards the bottom, so you guys go ahead and move. And as you get there, I will describe what has happened or what is happening.
I don't. Where did Gurdis go? Did she?
Right here. Hunter,
They went south, and you guys went north.
right here.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I would
Can
have
I
went wherever Gurdis was, I guess.
can I get a little peeky poo in there?
Yeah, I will say as Raakuna and Fayanna is still heading, you guys make it into that next room where the
We're in here?
sarcophagi are. I'm talking to everybody, everybody north. You guys are in the next room. Fayanna and Raakuna.
Okay, so in the room with the coffins
Yes.
or sarcophagus.
As Loxim and Gurdis approach, you guys, are you just walking straight into that next room? Or what are you doing?
No, I wanna peek in there. I wanna make sure there's nobody actually.
It's a long
Do your fucking
corridor.
thing.
I mean, you can stealth up to it. I mean, yeah, you can roll stealth check if you want to walk all the way. From what you can see right now, you can see Sister Gariel on the ground. You can see Nilsa barely. You can see 2 ruffians, and you can see Nova. And that's it.
What do you see, Loxim?
Whole lot of shit. Garrett, hold on. I'm gonna walk up right next to her and whisper it.
See the red brands are there?
Well, Gariel's sitting there. So
Oh,
if Gariel's there,
She's hogtied on the ground.
so obviously the guy that dragged her in there has got to be in there.
How healthy do you look, Loxim? Can you take a beating?
I'm the healthiest out of everybody.
I got your back. You can lead the
All
charge.
right.
Take him
All right.
out systematically.
I'm just
Tuna,
gonna walk
if
in.
they show up, follow my lead.
Okay.
Hunter,
What?
I'm just gonna go ahead and walk in.
Okay.
Holy shit!
As you...
Oh
move you
my
both.
god!
As you approach, immediately, the ruffians look towards you, and they go, "Hey, weren't you that guy from before?"
With that being said,
Can I throw a javelin?
no,
into the fucking
shut up,
face
shut
of
up.
him as-
Go
Oh,
piss
yes,
off
right.
somewhere first.
I'll let
With that-
Loxim
with
say
them
what he's gonna say.
With them saying that, I want to do a thunderclap.
Oh my god, it's friendly fire, by the way.
It's friendly fire. Yeah, but you already said it,
What a-
so we're gonna do it.
Yeah, alright.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. No, everybody has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck, that's... Okay.
Hot.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go right to left. Ruffian 1, rolled a 7.
Fail.
Okay, what do I'm rolling damage. This is gonna take a few. So what am I rolling? How much damage?
1d6.
Or you're rolling the damage.
Yeah, roll
Yes.
the damage.
Hold on. Yeah, 1d6.
it only 1d6?
I thought
Yeah.
it was more than that, but he is
3?
he's
Yeah, I thought it was
new.
more too.
He's new to this class, so 3.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next one is 18. That would be the ruffian.
In the back,
Yes.
pass.
Okay. So half.
No.
Just nothing. Okay.
Yep.
Next is 12. This is Sister Gariel's.
That's actually right on it.
So it passes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you with the attack would pass, so that would hit. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah, they have to make
Still does damage.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Sister Gariel takes 3 damage.
Well, it'd be the same for each creature, wouldn't it? The same damage, whether they pass or fail.
We're rolling individually for each person.
Oh, I thought it was.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Because if you did it collectively
just
against a
be the
group
same
of
damage.
enemies, so yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
So
we'll
just
see. We'll
3
it'll be-
damage.
Yeah, 3 for everybody,
so
but we'll
just
see
be-
if they pass or fail.
Okay.
All right. Up next would be did that one 17. That is Nova's.
Nova passed.
Okay. 7. This is Nilsa.
Fail.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will say Nilsa's looking like she's bleeding out of her ears and looks really fucking rough right now.
The average commoner has 5 hit points.
Up next is 19, which is the last ruffian to the left.
That one passed.
Okay. So, one ruffian, Sister Gariel, and Nilsa were all damaged by the thunderclap.
Okay.
Oof.
Did my javelin happen to go through, or is that null and void?
If you want to, you can do that now.
I didn't know if that was a surprise. It was just going
That's
to be
fine.
the one that...
We'll say it's
Okay.
systematically like Loxim did the thunderclap and then you did the javelin immediately after. So, who are you
Javelin.
targeting though?
the one in the directly in front of me, 20.
Okay. Well, that definitely hits. I don't even need to look at the stats for that.
Whenever I hear the thunderclap, I'm gonna start making my way towards it.
Yep. After he does this, you can move.
Is this initiative?
Not yet.
I assume not yet. Okay.
7 points of piercing damage on this one. Just pay.
Okay. He's looking pretty decently rough. As you see the thunderclap, they all just kind of look around at like, what the fuck is going on? And they're looking towards your direction, so they see Loxim do this, so they're associating Loxim with doing this. And behind Loxim, they see Gurdis just immediately launch a spear as hard as she can, which pierces the ruffian in the back shoulder. It actually goes through enough, and it's long enough, it doesn't go into the stone, but like hits the back of the stone and knocks the ruffian back a little bit. And they immediately draw their weapons and are getting ready to charge Loxim and Gurdis. Before this happens, Fayanna, Raakuna, and Nars, you can do what you will.
Can I go ahead and roll initiative on this?
Not yet.
Okay.
I am going to make my way door because I assume they're in the fight there.
Okay. Raakuna?
So I
go-
believe that my movement would take me there, at least to the open door.
The reason I'm not doing initiation is because with your action, since they're all focused towards that funneled hallway with Loxim and Gurdis, I will give you each surprise actions if you wish to do something.
Yeah, well, we are. Yeah, we're definitely flanking. So I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the first ruffian I see.
Okay. So there's a
So-
ruffian all the way to the west. Or
So
closest
actually,
to you.
You're gonna hit this one then, right?
Yeah, that one there.
So like, from a glance, what do I immediately notice when I look into this room, Hunter?
As soon as you come in, or as you like walk a
Yeah.
little bit inward?
Yeah, as
that
soon as I
really
walk in, like,
depicts.
what am I seeing? What am I walking into?
You're tall enough. I'll give this description.
Real quick, Hunter. I forgot to add my hit points back from when the creature died from Hexblade's curse.
Oh yeah, you keep
So
forgetting to
it's
do that.
yeah, it's 8 hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna have Loxim and Gurdis mute their headset real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So as Raakuna, you're tall enough. As you go into the room, You do take note of, there's a torch so you can see. You see the ruffian, which you can see this, like what I'm describing, right?
Yeah.
So you see the ruffian, you see Nilsa, who is apprehended by 2 ruffians. She was, until they're moving in on that hallway. You're not sure why, but you're assuming it's probably your comrades. You see Nova on the ground. Nova looks a little beat, not damaged too bad. It looks like he may have been kicked around a little bit, but Nova's just laying there kind of crumpled onto the ground. Sister Gariel's hogtied on the ground. Then you see a ruffian to the north of her and a ruffian to the east of her, and they're all kind of funneling towards that hallway. I will also note that unfortunately, as you're standing over the empty hole, you see not only that ruffian's body that's at the bottom of the crevasse, you also see a dead and mutilated Stacy.
Oh my god.
Fuck. That's not good.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is it.
I don't know if I can clear that crevice.
Oh, I put it in the picture upload. Okay, they saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you guys
I-
would see that because I put it in the picture upload.
So that's like a 20-foot crevice, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Which actually I can pull up its actual bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's 20 by 30.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep launching Eldritch Blast as much as I can, when I can.
Okay. So you get 1 surprise round, so pick your target for the Eldritch Blast. What's the range?
Closest one. The range on Eldritch Blast, it's fairly decent.
It's either 30 or 60.
It is.
Well, if it's 30, it's
120 feet.
Okay, you're fine.
Jesus.
Yes, it is 120 feet.
So you're gonna hit the ruffian closest to you?
Yes, with a total of 25.
And that definitely hits, so roll damage.
Okay. D10. 4. That's a total of 10 force damage. Boom!
Force damage, okay. Alright. As the person is not paying attention, Loxim and Gurdis, you see this. You don't see this initial part. The Eldritch Blast gets fired from Fayanna. It hits the ruffian square in the back. It actually knocks this ruffian to the ground right in front of Loxim and Gurdis, so the ruffian's currently prone. Raakuna, you also have an action or to do something if you wish. You can throw Nars into the pit if you want.
I'm not gonna throw Nars into the pit. Fuck. There's no way I can clear that jump.
No.
I will give you the description I gave before, where there is bits of broken stone from the floor caving in along the sides. You would have to roll an athletics check to get across. And I will say on the south end, Loxim has already done that, so if you went along the south end, it would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
You could try the north, but it's up to you. If you fail, I mean, you know what happens.
Yeah. Damn it.
30-foot drop.
No, I'll just stay here. I
Okay.
can't fucking do anything.
You need to get a bow or something.
Yeah, that's some shit.
I have a crossbow if you want it, and I never have to use it.
Do you have the bolts for it, though?
I do. I have 60 bolts.
I'll let you do that, if you want to do that.
Are you
Sure,
proficient
if I
at
can do that now, I'll give him my crossbow with my 60 bolts.
Okay. As you see Raakuna frustrated, not being able to do anything, you just kind of hold out the crossbow and say, "Here." Raakuna,
Alright,
it's
I
you
am
can.
removing that from my inventory.
It's your decision if you want it or not, though.
Well, let me
Oh,
get
is she
the-
handing it to me?
Yep.
Yeah, can't you do
Yeah.
that right now?
Yeah,
I've
I
never
hand
used
you
one of these before, but let's try it out.
point and shoot.
What's the stats here? What's the attack bonus I get on? Do I get any attack
It
bonus
is, if you're proficient, it's plus your proficiency plus dexterity is the skill you use.
on? Strangely enough, I am proficient in crossbow, so that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, and it's the base stats is 1/8 plus your proficiency.
So it's a light crossbow. It's not heavy.
Yeah, it's a light crossbow.
Okay.
My proficiency bonus, so I get +2. And then what's the attack bonus on it?
1d8.
No,
1d8.
Your
flat.
dexterity modifier.
Oh yeah, it is your
0.
dex modifier. So
So 0.
Yep.
So your
It'd be plus
proficiency
2
is
with
the only
proficiency.
addition. Yeah.
Okay, on the damage. The proficiency is just.
You
on the
just
damage,
you just add proficiency to your attack roll to
Yeah.
hit,
Okay.
not your damage.
Okay, so I just get 1d8 on the damage roll. I get
Yes.
Nothing in the bonus.
No.
Okay, dope. Epic. So I'm gonna fire this thing. It's fucking dope.
Okay. Who are you firing
I
at?
removed that from my inventory, Hunter.
Okay.
I'm gonna get like right up
Remember
here.
to keep track of your bolts. You got 60.
Keep track of your bolts, and I'm sure the range is good enough, but just tell me what
Range.
it is.
I'm gonna fire at the one that is in my most clear shot. This one.
The prone one?
Oh fuck, you're right. Shit. Oh, God damn it! I don't want to fire at this one. I'm so afraid of my head. I'll hit what?
It's if you're rolling that one, I'll flavor text it and see what happens, but it's up to you. You have a clear
I thought
shot.
She's already on the ground, isn't she, though?
The one
This
north is not on the ground.
I'll
No,
take
no,
the
no,
shot
no,
at
the
north.
girl.
Oh, Nilsa?
Yeah.
Nilsa's she's small anyway. Even if she was standing, she really wouldn't be in the way.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take the shot on the north one. Let's go.
Okay. Roll to hit.
First time using a crossbow.
I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna tell you that's probably gonna miss. Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Damn it.
The arrow just hits the wall and shatters.
Fuck.
But the ruffian turns towards you and looks your way, the north one.
It's 59 bolts.
And you hear, "There's more of them over here."
God damn it.
Now we shall roll initiation.
Initiation.
And the Nothic comes back.
Oh god. No.
You thought you killed me.
I'm just gonna take my hexblade and stab myself.
And now it has 4 arms. And actually it wields a replica perfectly of Hugh in each hand, like Grievous.
In each hand, General Grievous.
Why my axe? My unique axe.
I thought it was cool. It's mine
I
now.
thought.
That'd be a scary enemy that could replicate
It would
your
be
weapons.
terrifying,
Alright, so we got,
especially if it had all the magical properties.
it even gets more magical properties. Let's do these 3 rolls real quick for these guys. Oh, I accidentally added a 4th one. Okay. Then there we go. At the top of the round is Gurdis Brazik.
Prone dude? More like dead dude.
Good, bad. Hit at disadvantage. No.
19. 19.
Okay. That hits. Roll some damage.
14 for the slash.
Okay. That one on the ground just
Into.
looks up at you and goes, "Ah!" as you cave his head clean in with the blade of the axe.
Nice.
That ruffian's dead. So I'm gonna mark that. Yeah, whatever. So that one's dead.
I look up at the other two and I say, "You want to join him?"
Roll intimidation check. Wish I could move this. Oh fuck.
Oh, bleh.
I could kind
Is
of
that
do it.
20?
A 20? Oh
20.
Jesus.
Yeah.
With a 20, they look really nervous. The one to the, let's see, who's got, okay, yeah, definitely. The one to the north looks so beaten and battered right now. He just drops his weapon and gets on his knees and just like in a prostate position, just like bends over and just like, please don't kill me.
Wait.
The other one grips his weapon tighter, looks at the one on the ground. What are you doing? And then rushes towards you guys to try to kill you.
Big mistake.
Up next is Fayanna Dawn.
Seeing that one start to charge after Gurdis, I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast at that one.
Okay, that's the one farthest to the east.
Yep.
Rolled it.
Okay.
Don't want it.
Oh, fuck.
That is a natural 20.
Okay, roll some damage.
Wait, it's actually +4, but it doesn't matter in this
It's
case.
fine.
I actually
I'll add it.
Top half of his torso disappears while the bottom half stays there.
That's...
It's
depending
gonna
on how
be
much damage,
nice.
we'll get there.
2d10. Oh man, that was almost max damage. That's 16 force damage.
Okay. As you charge up, this is almost like one of the biggest Eldritch Blasts you've ever charged up. For some reason, you see your sword like resonating as it's in your hand, and more magical energy, a mixture of black and green now, funnels into that Eldritch Blast, and you fire it across the room. It's faster than it ever has been before. Hits that ruffian, hits him so hard that he just against the wall, just like bones and stuff
Just
cave into himself as
splatters.
he's perched up against the wall and instant dead, like dies
I looked
instantly.
towards the one
Nice.
that's on his knees. I said, "That was a smart move."
He looks up at his
Oh,
friend.
that's great.
Yeah, I think so. And he just looks back down at the ground.
Did you harm any of our party members?
I don't. Who are your party members? There was only 2 creatures here. We killed one of them.
What?
There was this big owl creature. We pushed him into the hole. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
I think this next music option is going to answer your question.
I can't hear the music.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Is it like the Doom music?
No,
We
Okay.
were listening to Doom music.
not quite.
He just looks
walk
up
up
at
to
you,
him.
like snot running down his face.
My eyes start
This
to.
music.
My eyes just start to slowly well up, and I said, "You said what?"
There was this owlbear that kept trying to bite
Before he
at
finished
us.
before he finished his sentence, I'm already on him, and my arm is against his neck, against the wall.
Okay, you slam him up against the wall as he's like crying and begging for his life.
Show me.
So he just like his hand shaking, just points over to the hole. Just look in there.
I drag him against the wall, like his skin scraping against the wall as I make it to the hole.
With your strength, you're just like almost damn near like ripping the back of his leather straps, and his cloak's getting ripped as you drag him across the wall. And as you
Yeah,
look in, you actually, so you're moved over here now. Move you. This guy. As you look down, as you're holding onto this guy, you see the body of Stacy, who has multiple stab wounds throughout her body, and you see that one of her arms is actually completely broken, and she lays there lifeless at the bottom of the pit with on top of the ruffian body who was previously there.
No. No. No.
Throw him in!
It wasn't my fault. The leader is the one that said to do it. I just wanted to take the kid back to her
I
cell.
grab him by the legs, and I just fucking, over my head, I just throw him as hard as I can into the hole, missing Stacy.
Roll a strength check with advantage.
Man, you have to be raging, but you're raging.
This is true rage, is what I would call it.
Yes.
17.
17 easily. The guy just immediately starts screaming as you kind of flip him and grab his legs, and you just scream as you throw him in there as hard as you can. He doesn't even try to like cover his head as he's going in, and he just hits the concrete, and you see his head just cave inward as the screams just die out with like gurgles of blood as it rushes over the top of his head. The body slumps and hits the ground. He's dead.
I'm gonna jump in there and try to land on his body as hopefully you can find some cushion.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
Just,
search
like,
it.
squeezing the last of a toothpaste out of a bottle.
Gurdis,
I'm
you
gonna
see
I'm gonna search his body.
in a fit of anger, jumps 30 feet straight into the hole to almost like Superman dive the bandit that she just threw in. So go ahead and do that, and I will have you. Let's
This
see.
would be a funny way to die, but I just can't.
Let's see. If you're trying to self-preserve yourself.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to land on his body as some sort of pillow, but I don't know if it'll work. It's the only thing I think of.
Let's do. I don't know if it's a Constitution or
Acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatic.
Probably
Let's do
acrobatics if you're avoiding
That's-
damage. I don't know.
Let's do
6.
acrobatic. Okay. Either way, you fall. You're gonna take damage. I mean,
God
but
damn it.
I will say it's lessened because you're hitting the body, but you will take damage. Let me pull up how much it actually is. I want to make sure it's accurate.
Damage.
Okay, it's technically 3d6, but we'll do with a body. We'll do 2d6. That's 8 damage.
Oh my god.
Do you knock yourself
I'm
out?
at 1.
Oh, you're at 1.
Man.
Okay.
I'm at
hit
literally
point?
1 hit point.
Good God.
Nice.
Oh no.
Okay, as you Superman dive, you actually punch him with the force of the fall and just your natural strength. You actually punch clean into his chest cavity, just pushing his organ, breaking his ribs out, and you actually make contact with the concrete floor under the body. And if he wasn't dead before, he's definitely dead now. And as such, you do hurt
Super
yourself.
dead.
You feel like you may have broke your knuckles in your right hand, and you felt a pop up in your upper arm as well. But you just
I
sit
just
there next to the bodies.
I just look at Stacy and I scream out, Stacy! Stacy!
There is no response.
I put my hand on her head and I try and talk to her.
As you look at the features of her head, her eyes are completely white at this point, and the collar of her body is lessened than its norm.
Answer me! Answer me, god damn it.
No response.
And I just let out a loud yell. And I'm on my knees. And then my turn.
I don't think we're in
everyone's dead. So
I know, that was a joke.
Nova, you do see. I noted this earlier, and you would see this as you came in. Nova was on the ground. Nova looks okay. It looks like they may have kicked Nova around a little bit. So Nova's scared. So he's kind of like crumpled onto the ground, but nothing can visibly be seen broken, or there's no blood or anything like that. They probably viewed Nova as like not really a threat, so they just kind of left him for the moment. And this is where we are. Nar slowly approaches Raakuna and just kind of looks around. Are they dead?
Yeah, they're gone.
And then he looks slightly more relaxed, but still his face and stuff, he just looks terrified.
I would look down the pit.
He looks down the
That's even
pit just because you said that.
God damn it.
No, he looks across the pit and can see his sister, and he begins calling out to her. And she just responds. She looks up. She looks a little beaten, but nothing too severe, and she just looks back. Loxim, you did loot the bodies. What did you roll?
Did I get anything?
Did you roll 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't find nothing.
Okay, can I do the other one then?
It's one investigation check for the bodies that are in the room. So you did not find anything.
What's this passive investigation that I have then?
Passive investigation is I can use it for traps sometimes, depending on if like a trap activates immediately as soon as you enter a room. But you guys are fairly okay. Well, you know, now I'm saying it, probably not. But you guys are relatively okay about checking for traps sometimes.
All right.
Well, we should probably help Gurdis get up here.
So I didn't find anything at all.
No.
Nothing in the pockets.
Nope, nothing.
Fuck these guys have on them.
Nothing that you can find.
Yeah, that you could find. They're the types that hide their shit really well.
The only thing that can be heard throughout this corridor is Gurdis's screams and cries for Stacy.
Alright, I'm gonna give them a minute. I'm just gonna step out. I'll give her a minute of mourn.
Loxim leaves Sister Gariel hogtied and Ilsa on the ground.
While I'm up on the ledge above where Gurdis and Stacy are, I'm just not much I can do, but I'm just gonna cast Prestidigitation and clean off Stacy and make her more presentable.
Okay. You're
at peace.
You clean the blood off, but that's pretty much all that you do.
All
The
I can
dirt
do.
and the blood. The wounds are still there.
Yeah.
I just kind of look up and I wipe away the tears. And I
Jared's
give-
actually crying in real life.
I'm crying in real life now. Pretty sad. Albert. I kind of look around and gather myself and take one final look at Stacy and pluck a single feather from her.
Okay.
Put it on my person.
Where are you adorning it?
Put it in your hair. Your hair. Call it.
I'll put it on my ear.
There you go.
Okay. You are now adorned with a feather from your past ally.
I'm gonna follow that
and then
lead
the
as
pain,
well.
the pain starts to seep in, and I realize that it feels like all my bones are shattered, and I just kind of collapse in pain.
And as you look up out of you actually see Raakuna kind of peeking over, looking down at you.
I'm gonna need some help here.
Who's got the rope?
That's a great question. Who has rope in their inventory?
I don't.
I think it might have
I
been
don't.
Gurdis.
Oh no.
Throw it up.
I'll try.
Your right arm is kind of fucked, but your left arm's fine.
trying.
I am gonna follow Gurdis's lead and using Mage Hand, grab a feather from Stacy.
Okay.
But I'm just going to put it in my inventory.
Here, take the rope with your mage hand. I can't
Well,
throw it.
I can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the rope with the Mage Hand as well.
All right. As the rope's pulled up, man, why do you didn't do that before, did you? You guys threw the rope. That would have been so
I
much easier.
don't think I was there the first time. or-
Probably not.
Yeah.
The rope is up. You
So
guys
we were
got
resting.
it. So
Okay,
Gurdis has it
so-
in her left hand, and you guys have the other end.
Would I put that as owlbear feather
That's
in my
fine.
inventory?
Whatever you want to
Oh,
label it as.
Stacy.
Well, I might need some help getting pulled up.
I will help Raakuna pull up Gurdis.
Okay. Fayanna's gonna solo pull that rope up.
I'm gonna
With
hold
my
on to the
negative
rope as
one
hard as I
strength
can.
modifier.
Raakuna, are you gonna help?
Yeah, Jack said he was gonna help you.
I would assisting Raakuna.
Okay, then Raccoon's the one that's gonna roll, and with advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
It would be a
on
bad
my
idea for
strength
me to
check?
roll.
Yeah, strength check.
Come on, kid, grab the rope.
Wait, can I get that torch that's down here and just?
It's actually
And-
up. It's not in.
Oh, it's above me.
Yeah, it's above the broken remnants of the floor.
Oh, well, I was gonna burn the bodies, but
All right, 22. I'd say with these, we'll say that Gurdis kind of straps it around her left arm and then holds onto it, just to kind of extra brace. And Raakuna and Fayanna are able to easily pull up Gurdis out of the pit of death. And Gurdis is now on your guys' side with Raakuna, Fayanna, and Nars.
Gurdis.
Sis-
Stacy's was yours. What do you want to do with her?
just, I'd like I'd like for her ashes
You can burn her body.
remain-
If that's what you wish.
I'd like to burn the body. She doesn't need to go out like this.
Using Mage Hand once again, I'm gonna grab that torch that's up on the wall
Okay.
and put the torch over Stacy and try to catch her on fire.
All right. You
And
just the mage hand
give her a-
just tips the torch and
She starts squealing. She's still alive.
Oh my god. No, don't do that. That's terrible.
the red brand starts screaming. I wasn't dead. No.
Oh,
The torch.
Oh, how could he not be?
The mage hand just kind of slaps it over as it falls. Gingerly, slowly, it falls onto the corpse of Stacy. And as it catches some of her fur on fire, it rolls off onto the ruffian's red brain cloak. And the cloak just instantly catches fire, combining with the feathers that were already on fire. The fire just grows and consumes both of the bodies.
I can't even look, and I walk away, gritting my fists as hard as I can.
Okay.
I sit and watch the fire. And hold back tears.
As this is going on the western side, on the eastern side, Sister Gariel looks up at Loxim. Untie me!
I'm fucking deaf. Oh my god. I'll attempt it.
Please?
Shit.
The god won't make you roll a check, just untie me.
Okay,
God
I'll
won't make you
untie.
make a check.
All right, I'll try to untie her.
Okay, you easily, it's just loose, just shitty
Okay,
rope.
okay.
It's nothing, it's not like
DC
chains or
20.
anything.
Can
Sister
I
Gariel
untie the little
stands up.
girl too?
Nilsa's not really tied up. She was held in place by
Okay.
2 guards. She's just sitting there kind of looking at her brother at the moment. Nova's still laying on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna ask Gariel. Do you have any potions or anything?
I believe you used the last one.
Do you know any healing magic?
I do.
She does.
Yeah,
She does
she knows.
revivify, doesn't she?
Yeah, maybe.
We have a situation we need your help with. There's a man down in the chasm back the other way that we need healed.
She actually knows cure wounds, not revivify. That would be funny though.
I know, especially after we just burned the
I think
body.
Revivify, they have to be dead within 3 minutes. And
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that depends.
Wait, where'd Gurdis go?
I don't know.
I had to
Gurdis.
climb up the rope, and I'm kind of just leaving, trying to find a bed, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm gonna motion Gariel towards Darren.
What do we
I'm
do
trying
with
to
these
meet
two?
up.
They can follow.
Well, she just goes over and she picks up Nova. Can you stand? And Nilsa just nods and slowly begins to follow Sister Gariel.
Raakuna, my nigga, I need you to go ahead and meet me at Darren.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's just fucking go. Okay,
What the hell is there?
we're gonna speed this shit up.
Yeah, we're.
Oh my God,
we're gonna move
Raakuna.
back over to the chasm. It just fucking zipped over
Oh, yeah.
there.
Before Nilsa leaves, she motions to Nars to follow to meet up, and he does. He follows Raakuna.
He said I'm gonna speed the shit up.
Raakuna just jump kicked through like 4 fucking walls. Nilsa and Nars reunited. They embrace each other and they're happy. They cry over remembering what happened to their mother, but they're comforted by each other's embrace.
But
Gurdis.
Norse talk about cool.
Nars like, this guy kidnapped me. This giant guy.
That guy.
Forced me to
that guy
follow
down
him
there.
around.
Guy.
Then he made me sit really close next to fire.
That guy right there.
Gurdis, what are you
He
doing?
needs healed.
I gotta find someplace to sleep.
Okay.
Well, maybe after we save your guildmate.
Yeah, slump into the armory. Just
Yeah, I
along
don't
the
think
floor.
Or
there's
just
room.
go to the bed. Or just go to the beds.
Yeah, I was gonna try and make my way this way and go. Hi, Darren. I gotta go to sleep.
Please.
I'm down here. I'm with these guys.
Okay. Your party looking kind of battered and bruised. Sister Gariel looks into the crevasse and notes the black magical energy. Who am I healing?
That guy.
There's a
The
man
one
down
that's still
there.
alive.
It's hard for you to see without our eyes, but there's a
Yeah,
man
you know
down
what?
there.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt down there.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice.
No, just to see.
Kaboom!
Yeah, well, don't
Oh
aim
my
at
fucking
anybody.
Well, no
because
shit, I'm not aiming at anybody.
I know, but you just said I'm gonna throw a fireball down there. You gotta be
already
specific.
set up. God damn it. Okay. Throw the
Can you stop being
fireball.
specific? I mean, what's the problem with that? I don't understand. Like, there could literally be no problem that could ever occur if you just said, I'm gonna throw it up northward or something like that.
It's not even that.
Mm.
the
It's
bl-
Or you can just
it's-
light the whole entire
it's-
thing. Or
it's the
fireball's
black-
gonna change reaction.
it's the magical black aura that's down there. Okay.
Not if I throw it down here.
The black
Goodbye,
mist
Darren.
that you guys
Goodbye, Darren. Goodbye, Darren.
as Loxim, Sister Guriel's peeked over the crevasse, kind of looking in to see how to get down there to heal this person. Loxim fires a fireball. Down, granted, away from the bodies, just to kind of help illuminate for the rest of the party and Sister Guriel. What he doesn't realize is that no one really knows what this magical property is that's at the bottom of this crevasse, which it actually is raw, highly reactive magical energy. And as the fireball hits the ground, it combines its magical energy and almost like the magical black mask almost pushes against the fireball's magical energy that Loxim summons, and this causes a reaction that just blows up the
Oh
crevasse.
jeez.
Like a massive explosion within the crevasse that just, you see, for a split second, you see Darren Adam.
Do it. Oh, no.
You see,
Come on.
you see Darren just look over as this tumbling inferno just consumes and waves over his body. It completely roasts the Nothic's corpse. Myrna's remains are burned. Darren Addermath is no more.
I grab Loxim and I hold him above the fucking chasm, and I scream, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna go ahead and do a shocking blast on that.
On
You know what?
Gurdis?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say it.
what?
This
On
guy's been a
Gurdis.
fucking disaster.
Oh my god! Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh shit. This got hurt.
Why does no one
I'm
talk
going to
things
try
out?
I'm gonna try to intercept and try to take the hit.
It's too late.
You
Instead of
can't.
Curtis.
It's too late.
It's a touch.
It's a touch, and it's
It's
too
a
late.
touch. You cannot.
But I'm.
That's a
Okay.
21.
Oh, no.
Fucking god, roll damage. This is
Oh,
bad on
no.
2 different levels.
Yeah, because the person holding Loxim over the chasm is Gurdis, and Gurdis has 1 hit point,
That's
and
alright.
Gurdis will
It doesn't-
drop.
Oh,
Okay.
I just want to remind
Okay.
you this all happens in a second. Okay.
Oh man.
1.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, as Gurdis holds Loxim out and screams at him, Loxim, without even, like, no facial reaction or anything, just reaches out, and you see this magical energy just zap through Gurdis, shocking her for a second. She screams and grits her teeth and falls like a smoke bellows off of her body. But as you see, Loxim, almost like, you know in The Lord of the Rings how Gollum falls holding the ring into, like, the lava? Loxim
Yeah.
slowly falls into the crevasse, which is like 20 feet deep, but also currently has a bellowing, flaming inferno going through it. As you fall straight into the flames, you take damage, and I will roll.
Loxim!
What is your fireball damage?
Firebolt.
Firebolt, yeah.
1d10.
1d10. Because of the intensity of the explosion, I'm gonna do 3d10.
Oh. Oh no.
That is 16 magical
I'm still good.
flaming energy. But
Fire.
you also fell into the crevasse. 20 feet.
I never had a chance to
No.
land.
No, not with
'Cause
what
I
just
do have
happened because you were just
I do have
grabbed.
proficiency in acrobatics and athletics.
I mean, you knew you were being held over the crevasse, and you never specified that you were going to try to like stick a landing or anything. You just zapped him and then fell.
I'm glad that this music's playing right now.
Right?
I didn't
I
change
did.
the music.
However, for the 2d6, rolled 2 natural ones, so it's only 2 bludgeoning damage. So you
Oh,
take
18
18 damage total. I will say with
Okay.
the intensity of this mysterious black magical, almost like anti-magic, combined with your flames, your body now has considerable burn marks along your body, Loxim, and your clothes are pretty well just burnt off, besides in tattered scraps.
With that said, hold on. With that said, then I'm gonna use a spell slot and do mage armor.
Okay. You can do that. It's this magical energy and bellows covering the open areas of your clothing. As you're now standing, the roaring inferno has kind of like its cinders, like the bodies are still on fire, and random areas within the ravine are on fire right now. And it almost looks like a hellish image if you're looking down at Loxim standing amongst the fire and the bodies and just being burnt and rippled, but Loxim standing at the base of the crevasse. And as such, even though there is a considerable amount of fire, due to the magical energy that was once within it, you feel really cold, like icy cold all throughout your body. Gurdis is laying upon the ground. Currently, electricity kind of flickers through her. She's not responding or anything. She's down.
Sister Gariel, I think we're going to need your help up here.
And Sister Gariel, without even thinking, just rushes over and casts Cure Wounds. So that is... That's 2. For 6 HP. Gurdis slowly gets back up off the ground. Raakuna, what are you doing right now?
I just explained this day has been a fucking disaster.
What about the bridges?
The south bridge is broken. It was
Yes,
broken
I'm
earlier. The
sorry.
north bridge is together, though.
Okay. There's no way of getting out of this.
It's actually, it was something I was going to note too. The walls are actually pretty easily climbable. You'd still have to roll a check, but it's just one, and then you could
It's
get
like
out.
at a slope
I wanna-
instead of just a
Yeah.
Can I try the check?
Do a...
What check?
I'll have you do acrobatics.
21.
You easily, or it hurts to climb out, but you're able to.
Alright. And as soon as Gurdis gets up, I'm gonna flip her off and just walk away.
Wow.
Okay.
I get a glimpse of it, and I
Right
just
there.
pass out from the exhaustion.
Right there.
Oh, that's you. I'm sitting there going, no, wait a minute.
Yeah. And Gurdis, with fighting the Nothic, the loss of Stacy, fighting the Red Brands, and all that, passes out. She's breathing. She's asleep.
Let's get her to that bedroom.
Mhm.
Y'all need
With
to
the,
rest.
remember how I told you I filled the vial up?
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a little bit of that water. I'm gonna just pour it on my hand, see what happens.
On your hand?
Yeah, you said I'm enveloped in fire.
Well, not your body. Like the crevasse itself had
okay.
areas of being on fire.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
Thinking
No, you're-
back now, I just imagine Loxim being on fire, flipping off Gurdis.
If you were still
Just
on
kept
fire, every few seconds I would have you roll damage until you put it out.
But you said I have burn marks and everything.
You
right?
do. You have considerable, like, 3rd-degree burn marks along your body, and your clothes are tattered.
Yeah, I'm gonna take just a little bit. See if it'll do anything like to my hand.
Okay. Just, it kind of hurts. It's an open
Okay.
burn and you're pouring water on it. Okay, so Loxim has flipped off Gurdis before Gurdis passed out and has walked off on his own. The rest of your party, what are you doing? We'll start with Fayanna.
I'm going to help Gurdis go to that one bedroom and just kind of get everyone huddled up in there and prepare for a long rest.
Okay. So, Raakuna, what are you doing?
I'll pick up Gurdis.
Okay, Fayanna
bet.
tries to help, but Raakuna, you just picks
You
up
guys
Gurdis.
are picking up a different
I
line.
just have
Um,
just try to
Yeah,
grab an
my shoulder.
arm and just have to struggle.
Raakuna, roll a strength check.
This will be the easiest check of my life.
Roll a 1, please, and then drop her in the
Oh, no.
cistern. If you would have rolled in that one, I was gonna have you drop Gurdis in the fucking crevasse.
Just like Oblivion ragdoll physics falling into the fire.
Come on,
Raakuna,
Gurdis, let's go.
Sister Gariel.
Sleepy girl.
Sleepy girl.
Raakuna picks up Gurdis, no problem, and carries her to the room. Boop. Puts her in the bed. Sister Gariel, before leaving, picks up Nova and carries her, or him, and then leads Nars and Nilsa into that room as well.
Just in there. They're looking over the fucking burning corpse of their mother.
Mom? Then
Huh?
moves back into that room.
Mommy? Where are you? I think they know what she said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know.
Mom's alive, right?
That was a nightmare.
If she can survive a
That was
falling
some-
in a fucking baptism by fire, yes.
Alright, and you presume to take a long rest. Is everyone agreed on the long rest? Gurdis?
Nope.
Can't really
Not
agree.
a choice for me.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone-
Raakuna,
I'm-
would you like to take first watch?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So, as you guys
I'm
start your
gonna
long
just
rest.
slump against the wall where I'm at.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna rest as well?
Where is he at?
Yeah,
I'm worried.
You don't know.
Alright. Well, apparently Loxim's saying fuck the part.
I was saying Loxim was the anti-hero, but I think he's just the villain, actually.
Just the visualization of like Gollum falling into the lava. This has got like the roaring inferno as he locks him slowly falling into it, thinking that he did a good job killing his teammate. But everyone rests. Okay. Hours
Are we good to
go
set
by.
everything? Did we have successful long rest?
Do what?
Then never mind. Go ahead.
A few hours go by for the main group, and nothing happens. You don't see anything, don't hear anything. A few hours go by for Loxim. You are still asleep, but just kind of subconsciously, you can hear moving. You can hear like footsteps, but they sound reasonably deep, like fuck, my brain lag. They
Sorry,
sound
is this
distant.
me hearing it, or...?
No, this is Loxim. Loxim can hear
Okay.
this. Their footsteps are reasonably distant. A few more hours go by. Are you guys switching shifts of who's watching for the
Yep.
main group?
Yeah, I'd take second watch and wake up Gurdis for the last watch.
Fuck off, I got it.
You would have a full rest by the time it's done.
That's a...
Exactly.
Okay.
If I wake up, I mean,
You do. You're fine.
I'm awake.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You're
still gotta do
hurting.
my watch.
You're hurting, but you're ready to sit there and watch. Literally watch. You see...
I mean, just make sure that nothing happens.
So I gotta play a long rest, and I'm back to full health.
You note the two kids have slumped against crates at the south end of the room asleep, with Sister Gariel sitting relatively close by. Raakuna is just sprawled out on the concrete floor and is passed out, just not a care in the world, with all of his shit near him and instruments. Fayanna's in the bed, passed out, or lays back down to go to sleep. Nova is balled up at your feet, currently asleep as well. We go back to Loxim. Loxim is asleep. Nothing happens. Just you can still hear movement, kind of just in your subconscious. A few more hours go by, and with this, the long rest is complete.
During my watch or whatever, can I talk to Nova? Can I
Yeah.
put my hand on?
Yeah, you can do
Put
that.
my hand on his forehead. Try and sense his emotions and see if I can get to know him more.
Do an animal handling check. I haven't done these in a while.
I want to add something to mine after he's done.
23.
23. As you put your hand on the back of Nova's head, you see Nova actually takes note of what you're doing and kind of raises his head up and looks at you. He looks saddened and very tired. He's not, you can, just by looking at him, you can tell he's not like his normal rambunctious self where he trips on himself and gets into stuff and yips at inappropriate times. He's just laying there and just kind of wants to sleep. And
I try to comfort his inner being,
okay.
embrace him.
He slowly, like, climbs up onto more of your abdomen and chest region, balls up and just lays there and doesn't make a sound, and just attempts to go back to sleep.
And that'll be it.
Okay.
During my watch, I wanted to inspect my hexblade and just examine it closely and see what's going on with it, I guess.
You can do that now because everyone wakes up.
Okay. Well, I do that then. I was gonna mention it, but I didn't get asked what I was doing during my watch.
So, kids wake up. Raakuna wakes up with an enormous backache. Sister Gariel wakes up.
Full hit points.
Nova wakes up. Gurdis wakes up. Your arm still hurts pretty badly, but you feel better off than what you did. Fayanna feels pretty well rested. Loxim, you also awake with full HP.
I get all the spell slots, everything back, right?
Yes, with a long rest. You're not a warlock, so it's not short rests.
Okay.
But with a long rest, you do. You... Here, we'll use your passive perception for this. What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay. How about you roll perception? This is why I like rolling perception better.
Well, I can spell roll.
Critical. Roll.
There you go.
19.
The footsteps that you heard throughout your sleep, you have identified. Let me see what you can actually see. I think you can see down that corridor. Yeah, you can see straight on ahead down the stairs. You see a door to your left. You can identify that the walking and the footsteps and all that is happening in that room.
Okay.
So, to the main group, we go back to Fayanna, who is currently looking over her hexblade, taking note of the black hilt. It's not glossy at all. It's more of like a matte black hilt. The general shape of the sword is pretty much the same. The hilt looks the same. The blade shape looks the same. But you'll notice, like I said before, and even more... Actually, you know what? Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay. It has a lot of the same magical properties that it had before, as far as you can tell. You just note the webbed, like, cracks along the blade, and you, as you're looking over the sides of the blade, it's still sharp, and it's still well kept together.
But it seems stable and all that, like it's not gonna fracture the moment I hit something.
Yep, it seems stable to you.
Okay. So, what are we going to do about the, Loxim situation?
I do not know. I don't even know where he is.
Well, he didn't come back here, so I don't know what his intentions are anymore.
He did just kind of murder that guy.
And nearly killed Gurdis.
I'm sure we'll see more of him. Just like I know one day Troganis will return to us.
I hope he does. Troganis,
hear him.
you're here.
They put me in the goddamn cell.
Regardless, we have to continue on.
Hey, Hunter.
Indeed we do.
Yeah.
Either next session or a little bit later, can we have a chat?
Sure. I'm going until 6:30, so. Well, probably 6:15, but
Right. Alright,
a
well,
few minutes pass.
getting the day started.
Do you see me, Hunter?
Yeah, I can see it.
Can I?
You wait. We'll have the main party do what they're gonna do first.
Alright.
Well, Gurdis, what do you want?
Small.
Walmart ISP.
What? What? I just wanna put a stop to these bastards.
We have to continue. We don't know what could have happened while we were asleep, but we had to rest.
Yes.
Sister Gariel looks at you guys and says, "There can't be much more to this place. Like, how big is this?"
I don't know. This is crazy.
I don't know, you might want to ask the DM.
God, how big is
God.
this?
Divine intervention.
Got a little bit more to go.
We need to find these kids a home. Cannot keep traveling.
Yeah,
That's
we can't.
Not safe for them.
Not safe for them down here, most definitely. Sister Gariel, do you have some place where you can take the children? Will they be safe?
My home for right now, but, you know, we kind of have that red brand problem going on outside. I don't think there's anywhere really safe in Phandelver right now, in its current state.
Oh, we can't keep hauling around these kids, though. I say out of character.
I'll keep an eye on them here if you guys want to continue. I mean, I can't really help too much. I can heal a little bit, but that's about it.
Last time
Well,
we left companions
that's-
behind, they were murdered.
Unless you want.
Yeah,
And-
last time we
very
left
true.
people behind.
Unless
People
Raakuna,
die.
unless Raakuna the babysitter wants to watch them.
Raakuna the pacifier.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring these kids further.
I'll stay behind
There.
in this room with them.
Then
You
let's
hear
let it
anything?
Seems
Inside.
relatively safe.
We'll keep the
We're
door
gonna have to-
shut.
We're gonna sever the Viper's head, and hopefully, Beast will fall. And we'll be able to return to some normalcy here in Phandelver.
Let's go on. We're rested up. We're ready. Let's fight.
Okay. She
Alright.
walks over. Whoa!
She got wide as
Really
fuck.
wide.
Whoa! What
You
happened
tripped.
there?
Whoa.
That's wonky. She puts the two kids on the bed. They're just sitting there, and she begins talking to them as you guys are leaving.
Tell them a story, Miss Harper.
There once was a great druid named Rayadoth.
Ah,
He wasn't there.
I mean, he did
He
turn
wasn't
into a
that
dinosaur.
Did he?
Ankylosaurus.
Yeah,
Mm.
an ankylosaur.
I mean, he was pretty cool. I love druids, but still.
He
come
did.
on.
He couldn't hit for shit.
Yeah.
Yes, he missed every attack.
He hit once. He knocked him prone once.
All right, let's get out of here. And I
Okay.
suppose we continue down the chasm where Loxim abandoned us.
Okay.
Abandon the party.
As you start going out, so stop right there. We'll say that you're getting ready to start walking. Loxim, you may do what you were
Oh,
going to
no,
do. Let me...
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good so far, depending on what you're doing. What you be doing?
That right there. Open or closed?
It's closed currently. Alright,
I do a
and
stealth, try and creak it open.
as of right now, since you did that animal handling check, Jared, you can reasonably control Nova. Movement-wise,
Nova.
not combat-wise. And, okay, Loxim, what'd you say you're gonna do?
Can I slowly open it or try to?
You can stealthfully do it.
Yeah.
Roll stealth check.
Okay, well, I don't need to.
Oh.
Woo! Son of a bitch. You open that door and there's no sound, but as you do, let me do this real quick. I just like eliminating the doors when they're open, make it easier.
You open
Oh
the door
my!
in your my old campaign.
Do what?
What?
I said he opens the door and he's in my campaign with that natural 20.
Castiana. So what you can
What are
see
you doing here, Deep Gnome?
as you
Alright,
open...
Hold on. Go ahead. You're gonna do what you need to. Go ahead.
Well, I can describe the room in private if you want me to, or I can just... I mean,
They wouldn't have
in-game
any
they
clue.
won't know, but they'll hear it.
Yeah, we won't metagame it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me pull up that next room.
You know when I should deafen.
No, you're fine. I usually only deafen if it's like what happened earlier, or if you guys specifically want me to
Well,
deafen.
to be fair, I always knew Stacy was dead because I saw what you. I mean, I have vision of where Stacy's at. And I saw you put the X on it.
I
so
kind of
was
figured.
I kind of just built. I just kind of played along with it.
It's fine. It was an attempt.
Yeah, but it was still pretty shitty.
Able to
It's
see.
pretty shitty, shitty thing to happen, and that's great.
So in this room
Kids.
that Loxim can see, several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against walls, decorated with drapiers of brown and red, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. 4 tough-looking human ruffians wearing a scarlet cloak are gathered around one table. A stack of coins and trinkets is heaped upon the tabletop between them. It appears they are playing the game that's well known in this universe, called Knucklebones.
I thought you were gonna say Dungeons and Dragons.
They are playing Dungeons and Dragons. And they're using characters named Loxim, Gurdis, and Raakuna.
Yes.
And this is what you see, Loxim.
Alright. They haven't noticed me?
No, as quiet as you were opening the door, they have not noticed your presence. They are currently focused on the game that they're doing. It's up to you what you do next.
Alright.
Yes.
Going in.
Okay.
Going to
Just
main.
walking in.
Yeah.
Okay. As they look up at their game, they look over at you. Hey, who are you? They take note of your cloak.
With that, can me and you have a private session?
Hmm?
Can me and you have this private talk right now?
Sure. Everyone mute themselves.
Muting.
I'm totally muted, haha.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna flip down the hood. Hold on. Wasn't this a burnt within the chasm? Would have burnt off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we'll say that they say, who are you, and they grab their swords.
With that said, I'm gonna lay down. Not bow, but just drop to my knees.
Okay. And they immediately, the veteran of the group that's at the northeastern part of the table just points and goes, grab him. The ruffians come over and they grab you. They pick you up off the floor, but they have a tight hold on your body. What are you doing here?
I was here with a party, but I don't know what I'm here for anymore.
Go put him in the cell. They drag you all the way back to the area that you noted the children in. They lock you up. So we'll... Oh shit, I took the fire. Put you in this cell? With the veteran? Okay.
Did we win?
The Nothic was resurrected.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
What?
Right.
Like, what?
No.
Hey, Jack.
Well, he needs to pay attention.
Sorry.
Okay. So we go back to the rest of the party. What are you guys going to do?
I feel like
Continue on, I guess.
Okay. Which way are you guys going?
Forward.
Okay. Everyone follow you. Raakuna's staring at the sister and thinking about drowning himself.
I believe it.
Yes. No, I'm
It is dark as fuck in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have vision.
I didn't work. Oh yeah, it was 3.
I just,
Oh my god,
Wait,
Raakuna,
there's
just
that bridge,
fucking
you can't
go.
cross that bridge.
No, that
Oh,
bridge's
damn.
knocked down.
I just kind of give a loud fucking
You-
drawn out sigh,
Are you-
thinking of
Found it.
Darren being burned alive, unprovoked.
The bridge up here should be good.
Fayanna
I went
falls
across
into
it
the
once, and so did ours.
Whoops.
into the cravine.
Crevasse.
One at a
Crevasse, yeah.
Whatever it is.
The hole, the giant vagina in the earth.
The dick.
Okay.
The dick. What
Whoa!
did we see what was in this corridor here?
You never went down that way.
Alright, fuck it. We're just going over here. It's fine. Everything's
I'm
fine.
sure there's nothing.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
Loxim's probably captured, dead, whatever. He's probably got some useful things on his body.
Okay. Right
Alright.
before you stands a stairwell that leads downwards, and there's a door to the west. Or not the west, sorry, the south. It's left.
would like to
it's
check
left
for-
for you.
Check for traps.
Roll investigation.
I always hate me saying this.
My stomach's trying to kill me.
15.
-1?
Yeah, I got -1 investigation. Oh,
Okay.
just one.
Well, 15's good enough. As far as you can see, it's just the door. There's no traps in this corridor.
Let's go. Follow me,
And the most
Nova.
perfectly executed trap.
And then a
Swing
trap.
down.
Another
Pendulum
Nothic.
decapitates all of us.
Is
at
that door open?
The door to...
Because I can see through.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The door to the north is currently open. The door to the
Okay.
south is closed.
Oh, I didn't even know there's a door south.
They're
So this one's
currently...
closed?
The one to the south is closed. The one to the north is open.
Oh,
What you can
Oh.
currently see is a ruffian and a slightly bigger ruffian currently playing Knucklebones 2-player.
that guy's huge.
Keep this
Alright.
quiet for
How
now.
should we approach this?
Y'all want to simultaneously fucking kill the ruffians?
You know,
I get my javelin out.
that sounds like a great idea. I get ready and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Alright, we're all gonna hold action, attack the fucking big one. How about that?
Yep.
This is a surprise
Sounds
round.
good to
The
me.
big one is in the southeastern chair.
So the other picture.
Yeah.
There you
that
go.
is
The
the
different
other
picture.
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say it's got
different
a
picture.
portrait.
Yeah.
Raakuna, you got something? Your bow?
I'm not comfortable using my bow.
Anything ranged. We need something ranged. We need to simultaneously kill this
Attack.
fucker.
Yes.
Fine, I will take aim. Get out
Alright.
of the way.
Get ready.
I do the 3, 2. When I throw it, go, and I throw the javelin.
Okay. An arrow's let loose, an Eldritch Blast is let loose, and a javelin is thrown.
I think that's the first time we successfully done
Motherfuck.
that.
Successful surprise round.
Motherfuck.
God, we all missed.
Wow, we all missed.
Let's go.
The room is
to-
just obliterated.
Just boom, 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 boom,
What the fuck? I'm trying to play Knucklebones.
boom. Unless his AC is 8, we fucked up.
His AC, I'm not gonna tell you that, but I will tell you that Gurdis, did you roll another 15? Where is he? Okay, the only one that hit,
12.
Yeah, it's 12.
Fayanna hit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did hit. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, Fayanna hit. The other two missed. So as an arrow goes flying into the door at the back side of the room, and the javelin just kind of slides across the floor under the table. The guard turns, and then an Eldritch Blast just hits him right in the fucking face.
That's 11 force damage to his fucking face.
Okay. So let me minus that real quick. Okay. It actually knocks the guard prone out of his chair. Cards and dice go flying everywhere as the table also gets knocked over and flips. The ruffian at the top stands up and just looks and draws his sword. The berserker is currently on the ground, prone. And with that, we shall roll initiation.
Rolling the initiation.
Everyone, roll initiation.
Doesn't include Loxim.
Except
Let's
Loxim.
do 6 in a roll.
Except Loxim.
Yeah.
You
We'll find
10.
Loxim.
Turns out he's the BBEG.
We'll find Loxim and make him pay.
Yes.
Money. Literal money.
Literal.
Every time he
money.
does something bad, make him pay money.
Yes, it's like a swear jar.
But I have to remind you, there are others besides Loxim that have done some pretty horrendous things to innocent NPCs in the past.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Well,
For
there's
instance.
accidental,
Yeah.
not
I'm pretty sure
intentional.
slamming the fireball was an accident. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he also just had no regrets about it.
So at the top of the round, we have Gurdis Brazic.
I rolled a 9. Am I at the top?
Oh, did you? Oh, I put
Yeah.
that was your previous one. Your 20. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Sorry.
You could have
I
had a
have
free
10.
20. At the top of the round is Berserker.
My pet. And now you fucked up my initiative. How dare you?
How dare you?
I didn't kill
How
your
dare
pet.
you, God?
Your actions of leaving your pets behind caused their death. And kind of locks him too. Because I guess he could have talked. Yeah, whatever. Berserker
We don't know what happened.
stands up. Half the movement speed. Looks at you guys. You're gonna pay for that. This one's male. Looks pretty big, bearded, bald. Pretty big dude. And immediately rushes towards your guys' position. Well,
Bring it, bitch.
it's only half, so you can really just like go right there. Rushes your way, wielding a great axe. Up next is Fayanna Dawn.
Come at me. Roll for another Eldritch Blast that's running towards me.
Okay, rolled hit.
Oh, that's right? Oh wait, it's plus 6 to hit. not plus 4. Yeah. There we go. That's a dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
With max damage.
Ooh.
14 points of force damage.
Okay. Oh shit.
And bonus action, I'm gonna pop out, deploy the shield.
Okay.
So it's ready.
So with that damage,
I'm not hitting with the shield, just deploying it.
yeah, I know. With the Eldritch Blast, it does a decent amount of damage. The Berserker, as it's running full charge, it does kind of knock the Berserker back a little bit, but not prone or backwards or anything like that. It just kind of stops him for a split second. Up next,
That ends my turn.
Raakuna.
so the Berserker's coming at us.
No kids to babysit. Yeah, the Berserker's coming at you.
I'll let him.
Pure, unadulterated fun.
I'll fire another bolt at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ugh!
That misses. And another arrow goes flying and just hits the table that's already flipped over.
Fuck!
We all keep spamming Overwatch in XCOM as the enemy
I turn
keeps
the
running
corner
towards
and
us.
then Overwatch.
Yes.
Fucks.
Up next is the ruffian at the south end of the room. This ruffian.
South? Yeah, okay.
Or north.
South
north
end of the room?
North end, sorry.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Dying.
This ruffian. It's a short sword. So he will move. Okay. He move following the Berserker's charge. The ruffian also takes charge. Up next is Gurdis Brazic.
I'm gonna leap into action, and I would like to rage, but you notice something different with my claws? They're less owlbear-like and more Arctic wolf-like, and they're white-furred, and they just unsheath from my hands, and I begin to claw into the Berserker.
Okay.
Looking like Wolverine now.
Takes more of like a white-furred frost wolf form. Gurdis shapeshifts into this new form.
Time to multi-strike. Second. 12. 14.
Okay. You're hitting the berserker. The 12.
Yeah.
The 12 misses barely, and the 14 hits.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
$11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And with
So
that,
you got max damage too.
with the wolven-shaped claws, just scratches up into the berserker. Like Gurdis isn't fucking around at this point. Just immediately wants to kill all red brands that are nearby. Just cleaves it, opens up the leather armor that the guard was wearing, just rips it open. You see blood start trickling out from behind the leather strap, and you see like Gurdis almost turn and do this like bestial roar that just like echoes throughout the room. And with that is the end of the session.
Ah!